Hello, friends. What's good? Off the Menu Podcast, episode 107.
107.
My name's P. I'm here with my brothers, my co-host Tay.
Hello, everyone.
Moose.
Hello.
And a very special guest, Jordan Schmidt, legend of cotton, streamer, gamer, content creator, big stepper, go-getter, going crazy. And before I forget, because I do every time, IT technical support in the back, Sifu Ying, and another special IT technical support, Harvey Dent.
Hey. I'm so proud. I want to go home.
Man, he's scared right
His
now.
dad, Moose tricked him. Harvey thought they were going home after his shift, and Harvey actually came back to work again. And
He's been working overtime today.
He really has been, but shoot, when you sleep and eat and shit all day, it's it's different. We love you.
Man. Yeah. Bring your kid to work day, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this is a
if
perfect
we had
place
kids,
too.
if we had
Yeah.
kids,
This is as close as it gets.
Well, for Moose, yeah.
No, for us.
For
us.
us.
Yeah, this is...
You guys don't even have
This is our
pets.
nephew.
Oh, yeah, they're really
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Yeah.
You act like we don't exist in the world now.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Hold on, what?
Yeah,
That's not
dude.
true. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
You guys are always special.
What's
you guys
yours?
you guys
What's
are like
yours
on my
ours?
top 10.
That's fucked up, Moose.
Like from MySpace, like top 10 for sure.
That's
that's cap.
dude.
That's not cap.
I'm on your top
You're
10.
easily like 6 or 7.
Okay,
6
at
or
least
7.
be
Okay,
honest.
since
To
we're
be
on
honest,
that,
yeah.
then who's your top 10?
So
Maddie.
my sister.
Wait, does he have a MySpace?
No.
Because they made dog MySpace back in the day.
He's gonna just be
Dog
on my
space?
MySpace.
Yeah.
It's MySpace.
That's fair.
So
Maddie.
my sister. Let's say my brother has one. My brother. And then it would go. Oh, this is actually really hard.
He brought it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip it. You guys are 5 and 6.
Whoa.
All right.
Wow.
5 and 6.
Is Boo Boo on there then too?
Boo was on there.
Okay,
yeah.
I
He's
just have
8
to make sure. Oh, wow, he's 8.
because 8's a very sexy number.
But
though.
now I wanna know
It's,
who
like,
4
really
is.
good. Number 4? No, you can't know.
Because he doesn't even know.
I don't even know.
He wanted to put us all together because he didn't want to skip anyone.
There's homies to toss up. You guys are like in the middle, dude. You guys are fucking sick.
Oh, we're
It's like in the
lower
middle
end.
of the
we're
arc.
We're lower end. We're lower end.
2
I'm
more on the
exactly
back
in the middle.
end, but it's fine.
You're 5.
Yeah.
I'm 6.
Because he called you 6 already.
Well, then we skip 7 then.
yeah. So
7? Oh, wait, like
Oh, Amy.
6,
Oh, there we go.
7.
Oh, I'm 8.
Oh, wait, no.
Whoa.
5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7, and then 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Keith,
Hey.
you're looking at number 7. Okay.
Whatever. Hey,
it,
I'm not
that's it.
taking it personal.
That's a good ranking, man.
No,
Where am I on your top 10? Where am I on yours?
I didn't say anything. You might not be on there, Moose.
Oh.
See, and I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
You're a little bit.
Hold on. Let me think about his
You're a
top
little
10.
bit.
Whoa.
You're definitely not on it. You're like, if anything, you're like 11 or 12.
yeah, I'm
I'll take
sorry.
11.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
take
probably
11.
you're
I'll
top
take
15, but you're not top
Top
10.
15?
You
Yeah.
might just be 15.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Is
He's
wild.
putting up direct numbers right now.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I mean, I could. No, let's not do that.
You're one of those dudes that would have a celebrity on your top 10.
No. I thought about it. I was like, who would it be? No.
Or I got to be on your top 10.
Yeah, you're on Taze.
Yeah,
but
for
like,
sure.
that's come on, Moose. There's no disrespect.
sure.
I love you.
We're going to talk about this later.
I don't
Now
even
I
think
know.
Tay and Amy would be in my top 10. To be real with you.
How? It's a tainted fucking list. It's fucking cooked.
Whoa. He's not in my top 10.
See?
Oh, really?
I'm not in Amy's top 10 either.
I put you on there because
you're being nice.
No,
because you're being rude.
I love you.
I love all
I
of
see you
too.
mostly than
This is a tangent
other
we
people
just
in my
started
life.
so early.
A drama already. Damn. I better be on your top 10.
No, she
at
said
least
that.
like back end top 10.
No, top 15, she said.
I'll take 10. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, because Amy already has 3. I already know for sure.
Sandy?
Up there.
Nine.
Because I'm not even in her top. I'm not even in her top 5.
You know? You're not in top 5?
I'm not her top 5.
Whoa.
And that's okay. Like, that's
Yeah.
just what it is.
Let's just say we value different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
All right, guys. We have a guest on this episode. Hold on.
Christ,
Let's get back into it.
Christ, dude. God damn it, Moose.
I need to take a drink.
But let's go ahead and get the episode started, Jordan. For the viewers, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Jordan Schmidt. I am a content creator, retired streamer, YouTuber. A lot of my focus is on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah. I've seen that you do a lot of, you actually do a lot of
lot.
It's street interviews and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Like you did that when it was popular, you know, you were
Yeah.
doing it, you got ahead of the curve, I'd say, damn near.
Yeah, I think I definitely like you said, got ahead of the curve on specifically Utah content. That's my niche. Before a lot of other people did. So I'm going to call myself a trendsetter. I'm just talking my shit a little bit. But yeah, so all Utah-based content creation right now. Kind of want to dip back into streaming and like long-form YouTube just because that's where the money's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you stream before?
I've done a lot. So I've been doing content for 13 years.
13 years.
13
Wow.
years.
Fresh.
So
it was like in high school.
I actually started in middle school.
Yeah.
I started
okay, yeah, see?
8th to 9th grade
Yeah.
with Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And then did that for a long time all through high school. And then after high school, took it more serious. I had a part-time job and it was like that and then YouTube. And then I got really tired of Call of Duty. There was a game that came out called H1Z1. That is the OG Battle Royale. So before Fortnite was Fortnite, that's the OG. I actually have a tattoo of it right here on my leg. But swapped to that and just that game changed my life. Like that one changed the trajectory of everything. That was the first time I ever got flown out to events or like things like that. Yeah, and then I quit my day job. I quit my part-time job and went full-time doing that when I was like 20, 21.
Okay.
That's early too.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah. So did that. And then that game kind of fell off because of Fortnite. Jumped on the bandwagon of Fortnite for a while. And then kind of just fell off of that. I stopped doing the gaming stuff. And then TikTok came out. And then I went full force with that. And I was like, this is something I kind of want to do.
So what were you doing on, like, what was the first kind of stuff you were doing on TikTok, like the content you were making?
All Utah stuff. So a lot of it at the time was using like trending sounds, and then just going along with the trending sounds, and then finding something to say about Utah. My first like video that I was like, oh, like this could work. I went to Lagoon. It was summer 2019. I was at Lagoon and I made a video that said, leave a comment if you know where I'm at. 100,000 views in like 4 days.
Yeah,
like 500 something comments. And I was like, oh, like there's an audience here for that. So I was just like, I went full force with that a few months later and kind of paid off.
Damn. That's got to be a crazy feeling too, because like you're probably just making content, not realizing where it could go, right?
Yeah.
And then you see that happen over 4 days. If you think about like content for like specific states, you're like, Utah didn't seem like a place where it was following those trends at that time. Yeah. So you were right. You're ahead of the curve because you put something out and you're like, holy, this is...
It's funny because I remember, and once again, I've known Jordan since junior high, you'd say, right? Yeah. And like right out of high school. And then I saw him just going to high school games and interviewing these fucking kids. And I was just seeing that stuff. You know, those questions that were being asked, I can't remember them, but they were just the regular questions that were being asked on people that were in the streets. Just
I'd do like I'd go to the high school games and I'd be like, for $1, and then I'd ask them like a very basic like high school level question and see if they got it right during like the basketball games in the student section. So there's a lot of pressure on these kids to answer it correctly. And they'd either answer it correct or not, and then they'd get absolutely cooked, and it was just a lot of fun. So
this shit's funny. I was watching, like I said, I watched it all. One I remember, fucking that just sits in my fucking head is the fucking Hennessy one.
Oh my god,
what is that one?
It's fucking just like he just saying stupid shit, bro. It's like
so a buddy of mine, they have I don't even know how many followers, but they're I kind of want to say they're kind of like Nelk in a way. Kind of their kind of content is that it's more built around like drinking and stuff like that, party life, which is great. But I linked up with them and they have this bit where it's like, you know, something goes wrong, there's Jack for that. If something like insert something else that goes wrong, there's tequila for that, like stuff like that. And so I made a whole skit and I was like, there's Hennessy for that. I said, do you feel like fighting? Do you feel like fighting at the club tonight? Henny can help with that and stuff like that. So,
it was pretty funny.
And then I was like, do you want to coach your white friends? Henny can help. Like stuff like that. So
Hennessy just puts me to sleep.
It does now.
Enough of it, actually.
Dude.
Yeah.
I remember we used to go crazy, and now I get drunk and I just want to go to bed.
I didn't like Hennessy. Now I do like Hennessy.
I love Hennessy.
That's the only thing I will drink ever. If I had to drink one drink for the rest of my life.
Was it all you drink?
Yeah,
was it all that was at your wedding that you drank?
Hennessy.
Yeah, it was Hennessy.
Hennessy only.
He chugged a bottle.
Bro, you want to talk about there's Henny for that? there's a wedding.
If it puts this guy to sleep, dude, it takes a lot.
That's the one liquor that I've never gotten sick off of. I've never gotten sick off of Hennessy, and I realized that like a few weeks ago. I was like, I've never like had a bad hangover or like had a rough night off Hennessy.
Tequila fucks me up. It's
Oh,
always
tequila,
bro.
wine, vodka,
Wine gets
vodka,
me
yeah.
crazy.
gin.
It's the histamines in the wine. That's why the sugars. That's why you be getting.
I get emotional on wine.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's terrible.
You said I get emotional,
Dude, for real. Like, I wish I was
watching
joking.
the Kardashians and gets emotional
bro.
about how rich they are.
with a towel on his head.
Dude, I walk out of this shit like that. Why do you think this looks so good,
And then
man?
Maddie's right next to him with a towel. They're just fucking best friends, bro.
It's like, oh my God, Courtney's such a bitch, dude. Oh my God. I'm kidding, Courtney. Hopefully
kidding.
you watch this episode. If she watches this episode, that's great.
I'm actually gonna clip that and send it to her.
Please.
I hope, yeah.
Yeah.
Send it to
She
Scott.
responds, be like, "Yes, I am." Then that's it, right?
It's kind of trash how much I know about the Kardashians, but
Is it? What are 3 weird facts that nobody would know about them?
Kim got thrown in a resort and lost $30,000 earrings, and she was crying about it.
They're just earrings, is what
Do you know
Courtney
it?
says. That's
Yes,
what Courtney
yes,
says. yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
Courtney
There's
says.
a,
And slaps her, yeah.
I don't know. Kanye's a clone.
Oh, is that what they said? Is that what they said?
No, dude.
Oh, they cloned him.
No, I think that.
Oh, okay.
Well, you said about the
No, I'm
Kardashians.
asking about the Kardashians.
Kanye's a
damn it.
Kardashian now. I don't know about.
Oh
I don't
my
know if you guys know.
He
about
literally
that.
changed his name just to Ye, so he doesn't have anything in it now.
I don't know.
Is it really just Ye?
Yeah,
Here's one.
legally just Ye.
Fucking guy.
Kim is a bad mom apparently.
Okay.
She works too much. She doesn't want to hang out with the kids. This is terrible content, by the way.
Yeah.
And then Kris Jenner has cheated on Bruce Jenner a bunch of times.
Tight.
And there's actually a conspiracy theory or a rumor that Khloe Kardashian is actually not his
It's
kid.
OJ's kid, right?
OJ's.
OJ's.
I guess everybody knows about this stuff already.
Yeah,
Damn.
you're just telling us stuff that we already know. I'm like,
Apparently it's all
They don't look like
the nitty gritty is
she
not
don't
fun.
look like them. Chloe does not look like them.
Except
Yeah.
for now, she does now. But either way,
so let's go back into
back
this.
to
So
that.
I actually want to bounce off of that and ask
Yeah.
you, since you do Utah content, what are 3 interesting things that you've come up with in Utah content and, that you find interesting to yourself?
So I've always prided myself on never putting myself in just a box. So I've never just been just a food content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just like talking about the cult, like everything. I think one of my favorites is right now, the shift in like nightlife.
Yeah.
The shift in like restaurant quality too. There's a lot of good restaurants that have been popping up over the last 3-4 years.
yeah.
It's true.
I've been blessed to like go to a lot of them and cover them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't even know what the third one would be. I think Utah's very underrated too. Like I
Yeah.
think that's something that a lot of people don't realize outside of Utah, realize how incredible it actually is and where it's going. We just got a hockey team.
Yeah.
Very excited about that.
It's gonna be the city's gonna be crazy. Yeah.
The city's gonna be crazy. Well, we got a little glimpse of it last year with All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
Like that was a
Dude.
perfect glimpse. That was the most
was
fun
crazy.
weekend.
Bro, it was so lit.
I was out till 3-4 a.m. 4 nights in a row. Like I don't know the last time I did that like here.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I just think Utah in general it's just getting bigger, and I think that's what I'm like mostly excited about.
Yeah.
I think that.
It's nice. We're getting all the cool stuff that other cities have. And
Yeah.
It feels good.
Are you from Utah?
Born and raised.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Okay.
Yes.
A lot of people, on top of what you said, I think a lot of people that don't like Utah, I guess, I feel like a majority of them haven't lived in another state, to be honest.
Yeah.
Haven't? Or
Yeah,
have?
haven't.
I think Utah, out of all the states that I've lived in, I think Utah is my favorite state.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
what I'm saying.
and I'm not being biased because like I grew up here for the
Yeah.
last 15 years of my life, but also understanding that, when people ask me why don't you like Portland as
Yep.
much as Utah, I'm like, because first of all, gloomy season, 9 months out of the year. And then it's just like stuck in the past, or like living in Texas, everything's too far apart. You can't go from city to city if you wanted to, right? It's like 3 or 4 hour drives, and that's us going to Vegas. So we're in a different state.
Yeah.
And their travel time is much more, than ours.
100%.
Here
Yeah.
you drive 10 minutes, you pass 4 cities.
Yep.
You go from Taylorsville, West Valley, down to South Salt Lake, and then to Bountiful in like 15 minutes on I-15 or I-215.
It's true.
That's why people in Salt
It
Lake,
doesn't
they
take
hate
forever.
driving anywhere that's 30 minutes plus.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate driving where that's 30 minutes plus.
Going
bro.
to Provo,
I'm like, what the
going to
fuck?
Ogden. We're like, what? That's so
Like,
far.
Driving
I'm like,
3
no, it's
miles in
not.
California
Fucking
is
30 minutes.
No, it's like an hour. But driving 3 miles here, you're made it through half of the Utah County.
And I
like-
think the reason why a lot of Utah natives have pride, especially now, it's like because we saw what it was.
Yep.
And I was a teenager when we didn't have much, but we kind of made what we got, right? And then now we have options, and there's like kind of culture here now.
Yeah,
and it's our own kind of culture too.
Exactly. And like everything, it just has a different vibe to it. Like from when I was growing up, a lot of things, like there was a lot of, I don't know, like a negative connotation in terms of like, I would tell 100%. People that I'm from Utah, like when I would stream and people would be like, oh, where are you from? I'd be like, Utah. And they'd be like, what? Like, what's
Are you
Utah?
Mormon?
You're like Mormon.
Literally,
Very first thing.
that's the first question.
You're not
is,
white. Like, there's no other ethnicities here.
But
My
like,
out-of-state cousins would say that.
hockey team coming.
Yep.
I'm a betting man, and I will put my bank account on the fact we will get a hockey or no,
Baseball.
baseball team.
Oh no, they're already doing that. They're
100%.
going to put it across the street from the state fair.
Yeah.
So they're already knocking down the old Rocky Mountain
They're
Tower
doing
That's what I'm
it
saying.
to build the stadium
Yeah.
out there.
That's right.
Inside
Yeah.
alert. That's what they're doing.
That's what I'm saying. So
my
like,
mom works for Rocky Mountain, and they
Yeah, you
took out
said
the
that.
office right across the street, straight across the street from the state fairgrounds. And then I was like, what are they going to
So a
build
little
up
up
there?
north then, right next to State
it's
Fair
gonna
Park.
be, yeah, right across the street from the state
that's
fair.
so fire.
And then with the
bring that area
entertainment, Ryan Smith is making the entertainment district. It's going to be crazy. He's putting like
Yeah.
$1 billion into it.
And that's
In that
the
area?
That'll
Downtown.
help. That'll help bring higher quality athletes here too.
For
Like
sure.
if there's a market, I think I went to the hockey like Welcome to Utah thing. I don't think they've ever experienced. I don't think those hockey players have ever experienced that much excitement, and that much joy for them to be in a city because they were in Arizona. Like,
Dude, it was
dog
crazy how much love they got. You know what I mean? Like you went to the event, right?
shit. Yeah, I was at the event. That was
That
the
shit was
most-
packed, bro.
Utah loves anything, though.
That's
we know
true.
that.
They,
That's
take,
true.
they take
That's
pride
true.
in whatever
We'll-
comes
that's
here.
true.
That's the
We'll
truth.
line up. They lined up 5 hours for a Jack in the Box burger.
You know,
bro,
HR Mark, bro. I went there today. HR Mark
He
came
said
here, bro.
HR Mark. HR. Dude, what are you talking? You gonna call HR?
H Mart, HR Mark, H Mart, bro. They flooded that shit was a line for like 5 hours too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anything that comes here.
But yeah, that's why. But that's the one thing you got to respect about Utah is that we may not. A lot of people are not here as cultured as everywhere else is. But when we finally get something, we will love it.
Yeah.
And it will show the love, and that's why we can get a hockey team or a baseball team because we've been fans for the Utah Jazz. Everyone that's been here, they love the Jazz inside out, no matter what they've gone through.
Yeah.
Game 6, we still live through it, right? And so people will live off that moment though, because we love the moments.
It's like the Utes and the BYU, bro. Though you have diehard fans here. honestly.
Diehard fans.
Like you do. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
Oh my god, yeah! Like the people at the tailgates, they are so passionate, and I love it. I'm going to the tailgates on Thursday this week.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely so excited.
They're
for
playing?
that. Yeah, they're playing on Thursday.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Season starts this week.
This is so crazy.
Season-
bro. College football is my god.
Back. NFL's back. Yes.
Yes,
Everything's
yeah.
back. That's
They
what I'm
say that
happy.
every
I love fall though.
Yeah,
because
I do love fall.
You
Oh,
come
yeah.
back for the sports, and then you
Sports,
get to stay
Halloween,
in. You got to do it with all the
Thanksgiving.
holidays. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually my favorite time in Utah. I
August,
skip in
September.
the summer, and then October comes around. I already
All
know.
here. Ooh,
Yeah.
so good.
I might say something controversial, but summer in Utah is kind of overrated. Like it's
Not that
very
we don't
overhyped.
we don't have, how do I say this? We don't have shit to do when it's hot. We don't have like a Six Flags or something. We have Cowabunga Bay. We have like but it's like a lagoon. But we don't have like a big ass water park here, dude.
Yeah.
And
We
I
tried.
get
It
it.
was
Yeah.
gone
We
now.
used to have them,
Yeah.
but they all went away.
They did. What was that one called? The
Raging
Waters.
Yeah.
And-
I
and
love
Seven
Raging
Peaks.
Waters.
Seven
Seven
Peaks.
Peaks. Yep. I think
They still have
have
one
Seven
in
Peaks.
Provo or something.
Yeah.
I'm not driving to Provo.
Yeah. But that's the
Nobody's
thing.
driving
I'm,
to
Provo.
I'm not doing it.
But also, I would never go to those things because I find them disgusting.
Gross. Yeah, I get it.
They are disgusting.
I get it. But I mean, Utah has some stuff to do in the summer. Like if you are an outdoorsy person,
Yes.
and
This
you
is the best one of the
Yeah,
best
if you
states.
bike and
Season.
you hike and
Yeah.
you do that. Like it actually has a lot. We have a lot of canyons. We don't have any crazy waterfalls like Oregon does and like Washington, but like we still have some crazy green in nature if you actually go out and look for it.
Yeah, that's why I think when they bring the entertainment district here to Utah, it's gonna make people want to go outside.
Yep.
Utah over the last few years since COVID, the numbers have been spiking outdoors. Going
Yeah.
outside to the clubs and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why as well in the wake of Granary, with all that going on.
Granary's so fire.
Like people that have never been there go there and they're like, wow, this is actually a nice venue.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's really cool to start seeing things like that because every other state has something like that already. Right. So Utah is growing in a really fast pace now. I think over the last 5 years, we've probably grown more in the last 5 years than we did in 10 years.
5 years, crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's something I noticed in my growth too, is like as soon as 2020 started happening and everybody was flooding the state, it's like the numbers went up as well. So
There's a lot of traffic for sure.
It's
It's
ridiculous.
Not more. It's
Yeah,
not terrible, but there's more.
the streets of
I don't know. I
Granary-
get home in like 20 minutes from
But
Draper.
I have the privilege of not having to go to work in the morning. And when I used to go to the work in the morning, oh my god, dude.
That's every state though.
It's fair,
That's
but like
every
It's not as bad
damn.
as other states,
like-
I can say.
We have expectations as Utahns. You know, we live here and we're like, man, I
True.
hate
30
traffic.
minutes to
I
go to
hate
work.
traffic
Yeah,
anywhere. You know,
it takes an hour for somebody to go.
But
there.
I've actually come to terms to respect it because I remember growing up in Portland when we drove city to city, it would take us 3 hours to drive to another city that would usually take 30 minutes because of how long traffic is on the freeways there.
Yeah, I
You
was in Chicago traffic to the airport at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen traffic like that in my life. I was almost late for my flight. So I was like, I'm like, I go to work 7, 8, 9, depending.
Yeah.
And then, traffic is just, I get to work
30
20
minutes.
minutes.
He
Every
lives
single
Fort
time.
Union.
Yeah.
You know,
So every time.
Yeah,
So it's
I mean,
really
it's
not
fair.
too bad. But
Yeah.
Utah has
it's mindset. Your mindset has to change with it. You know, it's like when you learn that Utah isn't that bad, you're like, okay, you know,
It's
this is
not,
actually a nice place to live because anywhere else you sit in traffic for an hour for no reason.
The worst thing is the best thing we have is not having traffic like other states.
Well, yeah, like I have friends in LA and they'll post on their stories. It's like half a mile and it's like 35 minutes. I'm like,
Ooh.
You just got to turn the corner.
I'm like, y'all chose to live in LA and that's
Yeah.
what you got to deal with.
I don't think I could do that either. I don't think I could
No.
live in LA.
No.
I can live
I
in
have road
California,
rage.
but I just don't think I could live in LA.
I have to live outside LA.
Yeah.
You know, like the 66 area.
66.
That's like
Yeah.
Monterey Park and stuff. So like east of LA.
That's like Sacramento, no?
No, Sacramento's north.
North.
Don't say that too. There's a bit going on right now that you drive anywhere in LA and every damn sign that says Sacramento, but Sacramento's 6 hours away. It's like Sacramento going north, and so right now the people in LA are trying to take down the signs and put like
Sacramento signs, LA signs?
put like more signs that are closer to the cities instead of like, why are we going to drive to Sacramento? Why is this up here? You know, like when Utah is like there's an Ogden sign, but it's only 40 minutes away from most of us.
Oh,
Right?
I get what you're saying.
You know,
Okay.
it's like why is there a Sacramento,
Sacramento sign,
sign
'cause we're-
everywhere?
Yeah, if you want to keep going this way. I
Yeah.
mean, that's just how the highways are, though, because
Yeah.
you're going north. Yeah.
Well, now I think about it, every most cities, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, unless you live very close to where you work. A lot of cities in the West Coast aren't very walkable cities
Yeah,
for the most
Yeah.
part.
yeah.
Like,
do you
I
mean?
think maybe aside from Seattle, like you can walk to get where you're at, take public transportation where you need to go. Like, you don't have to be in a car all the time.
Like New York, you can walk anywhere and take a train. You know, there's public
Oh.
transportation anywhere.
In
But
You're
Philly,
saying on the
that's how
west
it
side.
was.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're saying
yeah.
west side
East-
is on the
West Coast,
the East
yes.
Coast states are like that you can do that.
Rhode Island, Manhattan, stuff like that.
I think
yeah.
Seattle though has good public transportation, but I'm not 100%.
Salt
Yeah.
Lake has pretty good public. It's like
We
Salt
have
Lake
good-
City
It's
is
not
pretty-
terrible. Yeah,
it's-
it's
you
actually
can
a good
walk
point.
to your job. I mean, honestly, in Salt Lake, like if you're talking about Salt Lake itself, like you could walk majority of, if you worked in the city. I feel like
Yeah.
it'd take you 20 minutes, 30
in the
minutes
city for sure.
But you don't
Yeah.
want to pay those prices living out there.
for sure. No, yeah, you don't want to pay for cost of living in
Hell
Salt Lake,
no.
bro. Holy
Not
shit,
downtown,
bro.
not downtown at
Fucking
all.
Apartment, 1 bedroom for $2,000. It's crazy.
Life is fucking terrible sometimes. but all right, guys. What is?
Attack them.
No, that's attacking
Oh,
everybody. That's
fuck,
a
you have
standard.
you have a 1 bedroom. Fuck, I forget.
What?
Don't you have a 1 bedroom?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Stop airing him out, dude.
Here's the
Just-
thing, though.
You made his top 10 already. Calm down, dude.
You guys are stupid. Here's the thing, and then we'll get back to the question because I do have a question.
Yeah.
But when you live with your parents until the age of 27,
Fuck, man.
like you pay rent with your mental health. Because oh my god,
You said you pay rent with your
nothing,
No, you're not wrong.
nothing is more
You're not
peaceful
wrong.
than just going home and just nothing.
Oh, this shit's mine.
Yes.
There's peace of mind. You're
Yes.
paying for peace of mind.
I love my parents.
I left
though.
my shit where I left it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I love my parents though, but my mom every time she would do this, and I love her for it because she maintained good faith. But I was a basement dweller, right? So I'd go down in the basement, and I'd just lay down after a long day, and then every single time, Bert, you hungry? I made food. You
Yeah.
go get it. I'm
Yeah.
like, Mom, I'm fucking 27 years old.
She
I
just
can
being a
go
mom,
upstairs. I know,
dude.
and that's why she said she doesn't good faith. But every time she's just like, I'm like, I can cook my own food, Mom. I can do anything.
You're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret that later, buddy.
I regret it some days, but every time I go over now, she just gives me a shit ton of food. She's like, take this, take this, take this. You know how
funny.
Asian moms are.
Yeah, that's how
so
my mom
it's
is.
it's good. It's a very harmonious relationship.
When I get home from work and she hears me and it's fucking 10 p.m., she comes out, you hungry?
Oh, we know you're hungry though.
You always hungry,
hell yeah, mom, I'm hungry.
and you don't cook.
Barely.
That's why.
If I'm cooking something, it's eggs or rice or ramen. Maybe some stir
Really?
fry.
Well,
maybe some
late
stir fry.
night I understand, but like a dinner when you plan it out yourself.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I planned at a dinner.
Oh, come on.
I was with a shorty. It's been a
That's
while.
valid. That's also valid.
That is valid though.
That
If
is
you're with a
valid.
shorty, then definitely.
That's the
pull
last
out-
time I did it. Was with
pull
the
out the
shorty.
knives. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably the only reason I cook. No, okay, never mind. I cook a lot.
Nah, you
Never
cook for the
mind.
boys. You
I was
cook for
gonna
the
be saying,
boys.
it's like-
I cook for everyone.
He's doing that for us.
Yeah.
What are you trying to
Cooking
get?
for everyone. I made tapioca for the first time last night.
I heard that.
For the
first
I was about to
time?
tell. So somebody told me, I was like, "Tell Tim about to come over." But my mom made a big set too, so I was like, oh, okay, we're fine.
It's getting a little chillier, so we're gonna start.
You had a question.
I did have a question,
Yeah.
but that was fun. Either way, what is your like favorite part about like content creation, and then what is like your
What is the hardest part about it?
Hardest, like you hate.
Oh.
What do you dislike and what do you like?
I love. This might sound egotistical, and I apologize for this.
You're fine.
I love the attention.
Talking shit,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie.
There you go.
Of course,
the,
Jordan
I
does. I know
love
he
the
does.
attention.
What's your rising sign?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Nobody knows.
What
Shut
does
up.
that mean?
You gotta
Fuck
find
up,
out.
Moose.
Shut up, dude.
How did
People
you even
wanna
find
know
that
this.
out? Hold on.
You got to you go
When's your
from
birthday, Moose?
the
They don't
time
like her.
of
That's how you found out.
the time of day that you're born.
Time of day.
Yeah, time of day.
Call my mom after this because I still don't know what time I was
You gotta
born.
go find out.
Mine was like 3:03,
Huh?
3:15 p.m.
8 a.m.
I was like 7 a.m.
10,
Wow,
18,
your
why do you
wife
know that?
knows you.
Oh, because she just barely found it because we're moving.
Okay.
Because she made copies of it. So when you're dead,
With your dad.
I don't know. She gotta do something.
Okay, 10:18 a.m.
10:18. I don't
You don't know
off the top of my head.
You know, hey, dude, it's crazy. No, it's crazy because there are girls that know it right off their head. Like, I can tell you exactly. Like, there's some
tight.
homegirls that do it. I'm like, man, I still don't know what the hell you just said to me.
So-
It all sounds like a fortune cookie to me. Not the,
it really does, but honestly, it makes you feel good. But mine,
He said
I was
it makes
born
you
at
feel good.
11, sometime at 11 o'clock a.m.
Yeah.
and I'm a Leo rising.
okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I think
I
I
got.
don't
I like. So the
Taurus.
rising sign is like what?
That's
like
your
the
ascending.
mask.
You're ascending or
Yeah.
you're rising? It's the same.
Rising
It's the
sign.
same- yeah,
Rising
yeah.
sign.
Okay.
So it's like the way that you other people see you, like your personality that shows
so
up.
it's
in
not
face.
your actual sign.
it's
It's the
not-
sign that
yes.
you put out there.
There's the sun sign, which is in
sign-
the center, and then there's
Like stop sign.
Shut up. I'm trying to explain this. Let me lose this. And then the moon sign's like your emotions, how you deal with
Okay.
emotions, right? So Leos, we're very cute. We like attention.
Cute.
We got nice hair.
Wow.
But we're also very sensitive.
Okay.
It makes
That's
sense.
Moose.
Yes,
Oh
it
my
makes
god.
sense, man. But then when I'm by myself, I'm fucking Batman. So it's like, that's where the Gemini comes in.
Okay.
So it's different.
pros. You like the attention.
I like the attention, and I like kind of stirring the pot sometimes in the comments.
I know he does.
I love
confrontation a little. Just a little, not too much.
Just a little bit. Like, I'm not trying to get into any like controversies or anything like
Yeah.
that or cause problems, but I do like messing with people.
like the push buttons.
Yeah, or like I'd call them popcorn comments back in the day. A lot of YouTubers would do this. This was a strat. This is a lot of
was
people
a
are doing
strat.
now.
Oh, like on TikTok and shit?
Well,
Reels?
no, before that,
YouTube.
like
Okay.
YouTube.
It was.
So right now the term is rage bait. Like everybody's
Okay.
rage baiting. Before
Yeah.
that,
Okay.
before we called it was popcorn comments. So basically, you would like mispronounce something or just do something like people would be like, "What the heck? Like, why did he say that or why did he do that?"
Yeah.
Just to get the comments to increase the engagement.
That's so fucking smart.
That's
Yeah.
why I keep telling you guys, you got to say something
Psychological-
crazy on
I
here.
say
for us to get-
shit.
No, you guys yell at me when I say crazy shit.
No, I
I
don't.
say crazy shit all the time.
No.
You don't.
yeah.
Well, it's more just hitting on our guests.
Yeah. That's
also very fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's about to get a write up for that.
yeah. You're getting right up to this. We're calling HR Mart.
HR Mart.
I feel the vibe
Fuck.
first. Well, also, there's some guys that are just fucking sexy.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
But
Okay.
but that's great. Cons, dude, I hate editing. I hate video editing. It's just, I mean, short form now, easy. That's so simple to do. Not a problem. I have no problems doing that. But that's kind of why I stepped away from doing YouTube. Is it was either I had to edit or I had to pay somebody to edit, and I didn't want to pay what editors are charging because it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And if the return on investment isn't really there, then it's
Right.
just you're just pissing away money. You're just lighting them
Yeah.
on fire. So, editing is definitely I think the worst part. And for a while there, probably most of last year, I didn't make very much content just because it's very mentally draining. I was self-employed for 6 years doing. It was different forms of content.
Yeah.
Whether it was like just my like Twitch and YouTube, or if it was like TikTok and Instagram, or if it was like social media consulting stuff like that. I was doing that for all of that for like 6 years.
Yeah.
And then last year, I was just like, I reached a breaking point. I was like, I can't do this like as my sole income. It's because it's so inconsistent every single month, and your livelihood is dependent on the views, and views equal money. And some months like January, February are in terms of YouTube the worst months because all of the like fourth quarter ads are being pulled. So all these advertisers are pulling their ads because it's people aren't buying Christmas gifts or whatever it is.
Wow. Okay.
And so like January, February was always just a rough,
Dreadful.
dreadful like
Yeah.
time. Like you'll see a lot of like content creators joke about like putting in their application for McDonald's like come
Damn.
January, February, because it's just
That makes sense.
A
Why
lot.
there's a lot of vloggers too that just go ham in December.
that's
Yeah.
why there's so many different content creators that you'll see. You'll be like, why are they posting so much? Because
Yeah.
like from like September to about beginning of January, like quarter 3, quarter 4, the best when it comes to ad revenue on YouTube.
Yeah, that makes so much
True.
sense because of
Vlogmas,
Vlogmas.
yeah.
Black Friday,
Yeah.
Christmas, all
Mhm.
that
They're
shit.
pushing
yeah.
out all the ads they
Yeah.
can, right? And
Yeah.
then it goes dry when January, New Year. That's what happens
New Year
every
could-
yeah.
yeah.
And
Makes
then
sense.
like beginning of August is also kind of tough because kids are going back to school. And
Yeah.
a lot of people's audience a lot of people have like a younger audience, so people are going back to school. So it's like harder to navigate that as well. So
Damn.
Yeah.
Like those low ends, huh?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the highs are highs and the lows are lows, and
Uh-huh.
I needed a little break. So I mean I got like a normal job for the last year, and it's been great for like my mental health and like kind of getting refocused to like what I want to do in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
I've been like, I want to do the content thing again. Like I am in
Yeah.
a good headspace. Like I went to therapy, did all that kind of stuff. Like really, really honed in on that. And then like I'm really very focused. I have a whole whiteboard in my apartment of just like video ideas. I'm like, this is stuff that's like niche to Utah,
Yeah.
but also has like viral potential. And so I think that's kind of the nice balance that I'm trying to do for long form content is like where anybody can enjoy it, but it's still showcasing Utah, and like I'm not having to go to LA to produce this content,
Yeah.
or like Miami or New York, or
Because you can do it here.
Exactly,
right?
and
Yeah.
that's
And people want to hear.
exactly.
People do.
There's not a lot of people filling that niche or like
Yeah.
that
100%.
There's a void that needs to be
Desire.
filled, right?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of my whole thing right now, and that's why I've never moved to LA. I've never moved anywhere else, is because I've seen what Utah's becoming, and I don't want to go and leave here while this is up and coming and we get to that point eventually,
When you're gone.
and then go somewhere where it's extremely oversaturated and everybody's trying to chase a bag or chase fame or whatever it is. I'd rather stay here while the state and Salt Lake builds and everything like that. And so I kind of get here at the ground floor and build with it.
Yeah, that's nice to hear that other creators are doing it. Because us as a podcast group, we keep telling people Utah is ready to be where everywhere else is at, right? And we always talk about the growth and
Yeah.
how we need to be here while it's growing, because that way people aren't coming from out of state and
Yeah.
taking these spots from us, saying
Exactly.
they came and did it.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see sometimes when you're like looking at things blindly, but when your eyes start opening up, you're like, yeah, we can do this here, and we have to do it though.
Absolutely. And it's a little bit, it's kind of a slow burn here, and that's totally
Super.
fine. But I'd rather be here and grow, 1% each day versus like trying to go and chase, like I said, instant gratification.
Like
Instant-
virality and
Yeah.
quick virality.
Go get the
and just-
100%,
yeah.
but then go back down to 1% after that goes away,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
exactly.
You rather be consistent and build a community around you that's going to consistently watch you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like I think that's something that, again, a lot of content creators, I don't want to talk too much shit on other Utah content creators, but that's a lot of the problem is what you said is like, you don't want a lot of people coming in. There's a lot of these food content creators. They're not from Utah.
No, there's
A
so,
lot
and
of
there's
them-
so many of them
a
too.
lot.
There's so many.
It's such an oversaturated market, and that's why I never wanted to do it, because I was like, this is their whole personality. I don't want my whole personality to be built around just like having to go eat food, because then I just become the food guy, and that's not fun at all. But there's a lot of, you'd be surprised how many of these like really popular like foodie Instagram accounts aren't even from Utah. And so it's like a little bit, sometimes to me it feels a little bit disingenuous.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I don't know. It's just weird how they come in and just kind of swoop in, which is fine. Do you?
Because they understand.
So they live
algorithm.
here now, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
few that have
But-
been here for the last.
But I
couple
don't. Yeah,
years.
we.
You
it's like the same stuff.
We've been
that we
here
do
for
with-
years.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised that a lot of us are not trying to make this content, right?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people based out of Utah, they're just doing it for fun, but
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah.
realizing that these guys are from out of state. Because I've talked to a few of them. Some are from Denver, some are from LA. Where these markets for food are really big.
Yeah.
Utah has a big food market, but nobody's putting it out there. So that's why there was an influx of food creators since COVID, because everyone opened a restaurant.
Yep.
Everyone tried something. So all these food creators started getting reached out to, and then you start realizing, it's like, why aren't locals trying this? And
Yeah.
but it's the locals that are watching this content, not knowing that there was a new restaurant that opened up.
Yep.
So they're taking their time out of their day to find this new restaurant, reach out to them, and be like, "Hey, this is what I do. This is how much traction I get. All I want to do is do a video at your place, and that's it."
Yep.
But then that's hey guys, go do it. Everyone in Utah can do it. Go saturate that market, and then I can start my, start sending people that way. I'm trying to get my Action Bronson on. That's delicious.
My biggest issue with some of them is that I've been to these restaurants, and of course, like sometimes restaurants will ask people to come in and give them a shout out on TikTok, Instagram, whatever have you. But then some of them just like they say it's good, but it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
And not to throw shade at the restaurants, that makes me feel bad.
But it's the people critiquing the restaurant that make you want to go eat there.
Exactly. Yeah. When we have like a lot of local spots that we've been to since we're like teenagers.
Yep.
And we should like there probably are out there, of course, but like give it more love, get more people that are out of state to come here.
No, absolutely. And I think my whole thing is like if a restaurant asks me to go cover it, I will never give it a score out of 10. I will never I'll just say go check it out. Like this is what I enjoyed. This is what I thought of it, but I'm never gonna give it like a 9 out of 10 or like an 8 out of 10. I'm not gonna gas it up and then give people false expectations of that. Definitely. If I go somewhere just by myself and I want to try this and nobody's asking me to do it, I'm not getting free food, nothing. That's when I will be like authentic and I will be like, this is my score. Like this wasn't that good or this was incredible. Like this is a 9.5 out of 10. So that's kind of like my standard when it comes to food videos and stuff like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
There's
so much.
There's a whole lot of it.
I didn't realize how many foodie accounts there are too.
Oh yeah,
you can't know them all.
There was one point, I think my feed, like I would even watch them, but they were just getting sponsored or something like. And they were just going through, and I was like, "Why is this here every day, Foodie Fam? Every day, something."
Hey, Foodie Fam! Fucking shit! No, you just fucking
no shade on them, but I was like, "How is this content reaching me?" And I wasn't even like on Utah content at the time.
I don't know,
but now it's starting to slowly get there. Algorithms there. We're in Utah, and we just a zip code or something. It has to be something like that. Maybe I pulled up to a restaurant they were at, and they just recognized that I was there, and so it just wanted to show me the content that was there, and I was like, "Damn."
But you don't like the majority of the food here, though, Tane, do you? Compared to other states, is a thing.
No, I enjoy the food. No, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Every city has
I
this.
think we're good. Like I know,
know.
we're good, but it's not like
he's a gatekeeper though.
Whoa! You called me what?
No, what?
I only say that because the damn chicken spot.
Or gatekeeper?
Wait,
yeah, you heard what I heard, right?
Yeah.
What did I say?
You
didn't say gates fully when you said it.
Gatekeeper?
You said hey keeper, and I said what?
I only got one headphone. Goddamn.
That has nothing to do with your mouth.
But no,
whatever you say.
No, I'm not a gatekeeper. No,
I only make jokes because of the chicken spot, and you didn't tell me.
I told everyone.
What chicken spot?
But now you told me.
But I told everyone.
What chicken spot?
There's a. It's called Kevin's Chicken on 47th, right by the freeway I-15. But it's at a Chevron.
Kevin's Chicken.
Yeah. So there's a like a Lowe's, and then there's like a Wendy's, and there's right across here from the Wendy's. 47th and like I don't even know.
Redwood?
No. By I-15. It's literally right by I-15.
Oh, 20.
kind of by like Mr. Charlie's a little bit.
Yeah. So you know where Mr. Charlie's?
Chicken? Yeah.
But you go in there, but you go to the Chevron, and it's inside there. It's inside the Chevron.
Yeah.
I think
That shit's
Chicken's
always
good too.
but that shit's always packed out for some
Kevin's
reason.
Chicken.
Really?
Kevin's Chicken.
Oh, good for
Run by
him.
two
Good for
Vietnamese, married couple, old couple too.
Shout out Kevin.
Yeah, shout out to them, dude. I think it's really just
But
like
he's in the win.
maybe Tran Lee. I don't know. But no, okay, yeah. Before I would try to gatekeep that kind of stuff, Yeah, but now we're content creators, and I'm like, I want to tell people. I really want people to know where these places are because I want these local businesses to strive and be successful now.
Where did we go last time? Was it Drunken Kitchen? That shit was
Drunken Kitchen's fire.
I still have to go there.
Yeah, it's cool, and the fact that it's just two brothers that tried it out, and then their menu is really small, but it's
Easy.
like big at the same
But
time.
man, they do something with their dough, with the noodles and their pot stickers. And
those wings are crazy.
What is it
Wings are
again?
crazy.
Drunken Kitchen.
Drunken
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
It's at the old KFC on 2100, right when you exit state in 21.
right in front of the Slick campus.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy because we pulled up and
Right
he's like, "You in the
before
right
that
spot?" I'm like, "This used to be the old KFC.
Yeah,
It's crazy."
Yeah. You walk in, it's 3-4 different restaurants.
Yeah, there's
in
4
there.
different restaurants.
It's like
in
a
there.
kitchen, no, like a dining hall, I guess.
Yeah.
Like with a
Oh,
bunch
dude,
of
I'm so
different-
down. I love those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got empanadas, they got boba, they got and then they got Kevin's or the Drunken Kitchen.
They got beer.
No.
No.
This is still a small place. It's like
Okay.
it's low key. There's no signs out
Get
there or
some beer.
anything.
Just kidding. I'm still gonna
BYOB.
go. I'm gonna still go.
Bring your
We're-
own beer.
So since we're on the
Bring
food
your own
topic,
beer.
what has been one place that you covered that you would recommend to everyone else?
My favorite that I have done recently is this place called Blind Rabbit. It just opened up in Sugar House. It's owned by the people that own Sol Agave in American Fork. That was genuinely some of the, like, they invited me and I was like, okay, yeah, like we'll go. No, like genuinely some of the best food I have ever had.
What kind of food?
They have like, it's like a kind of a, they have like Mexican food, but then they also have like, it's kind of a mix of everything. Like they have a little bit of everything.
Just like American, Mexican.
Yeah, but they had like, the best thing there was bone marrow tacos. Bone marrow.
Oh,
ribeye.
okay.
You that's all you need to say.
Bone marrow ribeye tacos.
We going tonight.
And I was like, this
That
is
sounds fire.
That sounds
crazy.
great.
Like,
Bone marrow's
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one. What is it called? It's up in the avenues. I can't remember what it's called, but it's this little like mom and pop restaurant. And I went there back right at the beginning of Rona. And
Rona.
and they were they had just like bought it from the previous owners, and then COVID hit, and it was like shit. Like they're like, oh, it's like not doing so well. And so I just went to a straw market cafe. Straw. I can't remember. It's like Straw Market something up in the avenues, but they have like really cheap breakfast burritos, like stupid cheap breakfast burritos, and then like really good cinnamon rolls. Anyways, during COVID, I went up there to try it out. Didn't say who I like, nothing. I wasn't like going to draw attention. I made a video. I go back in a couple of days later, or like probably not a days, like a couple of weeks later. The owners were like, "You just like what you just did was insane." There was I guess there was like a line out the
Restaurant.
around the corner.
Yeah.
And they said they had like 1,200, 1,300 new customers that month.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like
Crazy numbers.
Yeah. It's not easy to do that anymore on TikTok. It's really like getting viral stuff like that is not easy anymore just because everybody's trying to be a content creator. So it's a little bit harder. But yeah, those two are probably my favorite ones that I've ever covered.
That's also got to be a great feeling though, because you went there just doing your thing. You weren't even like really covering anything.
Yeah.
You just wanted to try it, and then you know, for it to turn out with a success like that, because 1,200, 1,300 people outside of, you know, a mom and pop shop is kind of, it's like really crazy.
A span of 2 weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Roughly. Sounds like
That's
it's
pretty
like-
life changing, honestly.
That is.
Crazy.
And they've been going pretty strong ever since, just because everything has gone back to normal pretty much. But yeah, that spot is incredible, and it's like just this really small like mom and pop kind
little
of
cafe type of thing.
Yeah, I think they have like another one. It's franchise, but not really. I might be talking bullshit right now. I don't know. But there's another one I think in Ogden, and then there's one in Salt Lake. Yeah, but that spot's fire. So
We got to get the names.
You know what we need to do? We need to just go find all the content creators that do all this stuff, the food stuff, and then we go critique their content, for their food that they they tried.
Get me in there.
Yeah.
I have some shit to talk. Get me in there.
We go to each restaurant. I'm like, this guy was lying.
in the restaurant.
We
This
go
is
meet.
shit.
So you're telling me we go meet the foodie?
No. We just we take their content. You know how the people
Oh,
tag
we
them?
go
tag
eat
them.
there. Oh, fucking
then-
liar!
we critique their critique. Yeah.
That shit was not
first line.
crunchy. This shit is good, but you lie. Ain't got no peppers in here.
The owner sees, he's like, man, ouch. Jeez Louise.
That's funny.
Straw Market. Straw Market.
You find it?
Yeah, Straw Market.
All right, we're going Saturday.
And then the blind rabbit. I want to try the blind
Blind
rabbit.
rabbit.
Yeah, add that to our list too, because we gotta
I
go.
want to try that rabbit, man.
They have these like shrimp taquitos.
You can't.
My favorite.
Ooh, shrimp.
My favorite.
Yeah,
That does sound fire
just
though.
eat a hole, bro. Just eat a hole.
He has a shellfish allergy.
No, but you know, it sounds fire still.
Yeah.
You know, like, she loves shrimp. He likes shrimp.
Oh, it's
You
so
love shrimp?
good. Yeah. If you can get any seafood, like Mexican food, it just,
That is true.
I can't help it. But with the like content creation, like some of the videos that I've seen you do, it's a lot of current events or like events that are very recent. Do you find it exhausting to kind of like keep on trying to like keep up with like current news and
No,
different
just
content
because I have fun with the reaction videos. Those are some of the like fun ones that I have, and I have no idea when this is airing, but
Sunday.
Wednesday.
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 Actually. Oh yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
bet. So before I do this, I'll be reacting to the what is it? Mormon Wives or Real.
Oh,
yeah.
I seen you
saw
talk
that
about that.
video.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that. I like stupidly excited because
Hold
I
on.
know it's gonna be terrible.
It's a reality TV show of just Mormon wives, right?
Mormon wives.
Yeah.
But wasn't there? Okay,
We
so
had an SOC
there was
Real
a-
Housewives too.
Yeah.
There was a
Yes, we had
complete.
that.
I know
Yeah.
that. What was going on with the swingers then? Is that a completely different?
That's them.
That's them.
That's them.
Oh, the Mormon wives.
yes.
that's the
Mormon
swingers.
Wives, the swingers. Yes.
Pineapple people.
Yeah.
Upside
What
down
about
pineapple.
My homie. So the sister that fucked it all up
Yeah.
with the swingers.
Yeah.
I don't want to name drop, bro.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
But her last name's Anderson.
Oh,
He's the worst at not name dropping.
IMDb, baby.
My homie fucked your little sister. You might have fucked her too.
Whoa!
Okay, you guys are taking that the wrong way. The younger sister, sorry, but
Oh,
it's
yeah,
still
yeah.
that age. But damn,
You can't say that kind of stuff anymore. You can't say that was
Little
crazy,
sister,
dude.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
little
Who can air
sister.
that. That is the craziest.
Like he's
thing
been
you've
talking
ever
about like hot 15-year-olds, and you know,
That's crazy.
Yo,
He was.
Officer.
guys, way
This
out
guy
of
right here,
context.
right here.
What? Way out of context. I was talking about when I was in high school and there was a bunch of hot jocks at the freaking Triangle, man. Guys, you got to watch the last episode at 106. Jesus
that's what I'm
Christ.
talking about, though. You can't say things, dude.
guys gotta be
I
careful.
did say that. Oh, sorry, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You know
younger
what
sister.
people would do to
Little
cancel a
sister
pretty guy
sounds
like
so
me?
bad.
Yeah, you're fine.
I am okay.
Yeah, you're
but
fine.
I am very cute.
No, I'm not.
They would take me out in a fucking second.
No, I'm saying you're fine. They're not going to take you out.
Oh, they're fine. Oh, thanks.
No, I'm not saying you're fine. Like
yeah.
you're fine.
We still here, baby. We still
That's so crazy, bro.
So that you're doing
That's
that.
them.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
them,
doing
though?
that.
Oh my God.
That one's gonna be fun. Like that's
tune in for
that's
that.
what I'm kind of using as my like resurgence to get back into
yeah.
YouTube. Just
Long
because-
form.
long form.
Yeah.
But no, I really like. I enjoy doing the current events, especially like when I'm out and I see something pop up on Instagram. I'm like, I'm going home to make
Yeah.
a video.
Nice.
Just
Yeah.
because like it's a lot of things are very like you have to do it within such a short amount of time because there's only so much time that people
internet's
actually
so
care.
fast,
It
bro.
moves
So
so
The
quick.
internet is so fucking
Week by
fast,
week,
bro.
the trends
Olympics,
Day by
like
day,
anything,
matter.
anything
Yeah.
that's going on, bro. It's so fast. A meme comes out every fucking day, bro.
Yeah.
Even like reviews for things, like
Yeah.
the review world of like movies and video
Yep.
games just moves so quick. I mean, people get early releases too, but
But still, the fact that
it's
people
so
pump that
wild.
much content out is crazy.
Yeah.
There's some people that do it within an hour. Like something comes out, they're like, "Oh, yep, I got this story covered."
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was like when the hockey stuff came out, I thank God I didn't have work that day because all the hockey info came out while I was at home and I just jumped on it so quick. And I posted to Instagram. It was like it was a video somebody had made jersey concepts after the announcement.
Yeah.
And so I did a reaction to a bunch of the like concepts. And in like a week, I posted both to Instagram and TikTok. TikTok did over 1 million views in a week. Wow. And then Instagram, I think, was at like 750,000 in the same amount of time. And so I was like,
So
"Man."
crazy numbers, some crazy numbers.
And I was like, oh, like people are so excited
Yeah,
for
for the-
this hockey stuff. Like I knew that was going to happen, but I didn't think that it was going to be that chaotic.
was it that the first time that happened to you? Seeing like millions or hundred thousands? Of
no, the
views?
Lagoon one.
No, the Lagoon
The
one.
Lagoon one. Okay,
um,
yeah.
I did a brand deal back in, again, it was 2020, with this restaurant called Stirs. So they're a cereal restaurant.
Yeah,
which
that's
is a
like
crazy,
right by my place. Yeah.
crazy concept.
Really?
But I did a video for them, and it did, I think, like 500,000 in like 2 days.
That's
Like,
people in Utah love cereal.
oh, it was just crazy because it's it's the first like of its kind. Like that's not something.
What do they?
you
What is
see.
it? What do you mean?
No, it's like a
So-
cereal bar.
Yeah, so
Really?
they
Yeah.
have like walls of just like a bunch of different cereals. A lot of stuff you can't get just in store, so they have to like special order it.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's like an all you can eat place.
know.
Just to
all
go
you
eat
can
cereal?
Yeah, cereal. So
Dude, but the
Welcome
restaurant
to
in the
Utah.
inside actually looks really like
It's
the
so cool.
custom everything. Like,
they
I thought
have
it was
like a
super
bunch of
crazy.
like stickers and custom artwork all
yeah.
over and everything like that. And it's like $10 and you can do like all you can eat
That's
cereal.
crazy.
So it's like it's really popular. I know it's really popular in the summer when like
Yeah.
like parents have their kids home for the summer, they'll take them there. But it's insane. Like when I walked in, there's like probably 80 different cereals.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
That sounds like a wonderful place when you're baking at home, though.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. Late night. That's
Late
the thing.
night is
They need to stay open till like 1 a.m. They would get some great clientele.
So you took the year off, right? So you
Yeah.
got the 9 to 5. You were focused on that, and then you kind of were just like rehabilitating yourself, right? Recently, well, kind of recent, you got signed to SOC Scoop.
I did.
How did that come about?
Yeah.
And was that part of your resurgence of like you really want to come back and do content?
That helped a lot. I've been friends with them just through Instagram.
Yeah.
Here and there. Shout out Dylan. Shout out everybody all at SLC Scoop. Anyways, so I've been friends with them just through through IG, just chatting here and there. It was always mutual respect. Like I was like, I love what they're doing because like again, nobody's covering this. Like, they're covering things that a lot of like the news, KSL, Fox 13, stuff like that aren't covering. And I think that's super important to like just the health of Utah in general, to have everybody kind of know what's going on. And then they reached out to me probably about a month ago and they're like, we have like an opportunity. And what's great to them is they don't really care to be on camera. Like they don't want
Chris and Dylan, they're like behind the scenes.
They don't care.
They don't want
and so they brought me on. They're like, we want somebody to kind of do like street interviews and like on camera stuff. And so I was like, absolutely, like this is perfect because they have such a loyal audience. Like you go to their Instagram any time of the day and they have like 15 slides on their stories because they're getting tagged in ridiculous things that are happening around Salt Lake.
Kind of like wildfire.
Just insane stuff. And so I was like, absolutely, like this is a mutually beneficial thing. Like I want to help them grow, but it also like it also helps build my brand as well. So it's been great. Where it's a little bit slow. We got some kinks to work out in terms of like videography stuff like that. But there's a lot of things that I'm super excited for with them. So it's tight.
Yeah, those are like big 2 Utah creators. When I saw that happen, I was like, wow, this is like what Utah actually needed. You know, is a show that content creators out here can work together. Because that's another thing too, is that a lot of people are gatekeeping stuff, and so they're keeping 100%. Stuff away from each other. You know, but they're making content of it, but they're trying to keep it away from other content creators, which is the most craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it a little bit just because I worked with I worked with somebody a few years ago and it bit me in the ass. And so I've been solo ever since. I really don't rock with a lot of people. And a lot of these content creators in Utah, unfortunately, I just don't like them. They're on camera or over their voiceover personalities are a lot different than who they are. They're douchebags in person.
Dude.
But
I would just be a douchebag on camera.
I just know that's the case, bro. I just know that's what it is.
And what's crazy is a lot of it comes from the food content creators.
Oh, wow.
The food world, man.
The food world is crazy.
Are they snobby or what? Like
they are.
I can tell. I bet they
built
are.
in their system.
They're like privileged, huh?
Yeah. I won't name drop, but there's one that I thought we were cool mutually, and I was like, I like what you're doing. Like I try and show nothing but love to people because I'm just super passionate about the Utah stuff. But he like soft blocked me on Insta or on TikTok. So like soft block is where somebody blocks and then unblocks, so it looks like you two mutually unfollowed each other.
Oh.
And so I was scrolling.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I was scrolling and I was like it had like the follow button like that I could click, and I was like, that's weird. And I go and look and I was like, what's going on? And I was like, I put it all together. I was like, okay. Yeah. And then at events and stuff, this person won't look at me. Like I'm like, I don't know what the problem is.
That's
like,
so weird, bro.
I don't even do food content like that. Like I am not really even in your lane. I am not a competitor to you. If I was, maybe you would be a little bit upset, but like, I'm not a competitor.
He's so good.
I'm not a competitor for you. So
it's one of those things I tell these guys about all the time. They don't deal with it, I guess, because honestly, people love them.
Yeah.
People do. I don't know. People love Tay.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true.
But like every time I go out, not every time, but when I go outside, there's people that I know, and we're not even in the same lane, but I know you, you know me, and it's just like they won't engage or I won't engage. It's just weird. It's just weird. Like
you go through that.
People are weird as Tay. I tell you this all the time. People don't say what's up sometimes, and they're weird as fuck for that. It's just weird.
He always says what's up when I'm out. So
I always say what's up to the people that I know, and they're like, "There's a contact. What's good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, bro?"
Well, you're out in the wild too. Like you guys are all like, and
I get it. Like let's not reach across the club to say what's up. I get that, but there's always like a or one of those, or it's not. There's just some people that
it's
it's like a you.
That's what he sees.
That's what I get though. God, that's what I see.
I think it's the energy you give off sometimes.
How?
Because we all know you're a great guy, but sometimes when you're out on the prowl, you're like, oh yeah.
On the prowl?
It's all good.
I'm always on the
like sometimes you're just too cool. You're just too cool.
On the prowl?
Yeah, you're just like, have you ever seen yourself out in the nightlife?
I can't.
I saw it one time, and that's all I need to see. You're like, like he's walking around out in the streets, like, ooh, like of course, man.
Like I'm cool as fuck?
Yeah,
cool.
Like that one time I let you wear my jacket and you didn't even say that. I was like, oh, it's Moose's jacket.
I told that to your sister. She asked
My sister, because she knows it's my jacket,
and
man.
I didn't. Nobody asked me whose jacket it was.
You could have gave me some credit. Anyway.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
you.
He's just emotional. Leo Ryder. Moon falling.
Why did this become an attack on me, man?
No, I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just saying you can get off that energy sometimes.
So I just look like I'm too cool.
Yeah, too cool. You even do it to me sometimes.
Am I
I'm like,
try-
hey man, I love you, and you're
Am I
like,
trying
oh, yeah.
too hard, or is it just what it looks like?
No, you're not trying too hard, but
Okay,
you just
cool.
got this wall.
Ah,
You know what I mean? And then some people,
shit.
they can take it as like, oh, he got a wall. I can pull my wall up too, man. But it could just be fucked up.
This turned into therapy real quick.
It's Monday therapy.
Yeah,
That's what the podcast
us.
is for us at
For
this
us.
point. You know,
I'm his attorney and I represent him. Like, and this is
No,
our
he
defense.
doesn't.
you're not doing a good job representing him.
I do a great job. What are you talking about?
I would be caught. I would be in jail with how many times that we've had like. You can be
underestimate
perceived
me.
a fuck boy.
I'm telling you how people could perceive you. That's
Yeah.
all. That's it.
Yeah.
Is it just
Absolutely.
you perceiving him though, and that's how you see him?
I mean, Tay doesn't seem.
I
like
can
that.
put myself in another person's
Or
But we
perspective,
do
you
see
know?
him differently.
Yeah, you
I actually give him the benefit of the doubt every time because I feel like when people are talking about you, I'm like, no, that's not how he really is.
No,
I'm like
yeah.
that's not really who he is. He just does it for fun. You know, he just feeds into the bullshit.
Oh yeah,
You know, and so because he's feeding this like connotation that he is a fuckboy or blah blah blah, or he's like out there whatever he's
Understandable.
doing, but you know, it's not really who he is. He's just at home getting mad playing League of Legends.
bro. I'm not fucking nobody. Like I'm not.
You just look like you are.
Calm down, dude. We don't care if you're fucking
It's
anybody.
okay. It's okay.
Whatever, man. I had a therapy talk with Ebe earlier today. Actually, honestly, it was nice.
Ebe's very good at it too.
Yeah, it was nice. Had to doing some unpacking. Man, I'm dealing with some shit, bro. It's I'm a person that likes to laugh and take things like lightheartedly, which I'm great at. But man,
Getting out of iron sucks, huh?
dude,
What does that mean?
exactly.
not just games, but in life.
Just bro, I was at Platt at one point in my life, diving damn
Yeah.
near. Fucking demoted.
Does that even matter though?
Demoted.
It kind of
demoted.
does when you're looking at. Okay, we're not talking about video games, guys. We're just comparing the leveling up and level
Life
video
into
games.
games, you know? I'm talking
So
about video
he's
games. I'm
comparing
curious.
his life now to where he used to be, and now he's iron, which is the bottom of the barrel, and he's trying to figure out how to get out of there. But
Bro,
games are getting too hard,
Which I understand, but
Life
then
is
it's
hard-
like
too
when
hard
you
for
look
him.
at that ranking, does it even really matter?
It does because I see it, you see it.
No.
I'm
he
very.
sees it. She sees
I'm
it.
judgmental, dude.
My mom sees it. My dad sees it.
Don't you fucking start with me, bro. Don't you fucking start. Pick yourself up.
Okay,
motherfucker.
let's go back to a little bit of your early days of
Yeah.
content creation. What has been the funnest time of content creating for you?
2017.
2017. What were you doing?
2017,
That was Fortnite.
Oh, that was
That's-
H1Z1.
yeah.
H1Z1.
That was H1Z1.
Yeah.
Really?
So to give some backstory, I was doing apartment leasing for a different company, which ironically I do that now. But I was doing that part time, and then I was doing content as well. And this was like December, not December. This is probably like April, May of 2017. And I was doing that, and I was making videos on H1Z1. This was a game that was very niche. It was like you could only play it on PC. It was all the the big streamers now that you know of that are like
Were playing
massive. They were all playing that. Like,
Like
that's
Shroud
all.
and all those
Shroud,
guys,
Tfue,
Yep. Ninja.
literally Ninja.
Yeah.
He has the world record on that game.
Really?
Yeah,
I like
30,
how fun.
38 kills. He has the world record, and the lobby is 150 players. I think it was
God
at the
That
time.
sounds like code name for
So-
like blood or cold blood killers, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like,
So he had the world record. But anyways, so I was doing that, and then nobody was filling the tips and tricks side of that game, and so I just jumped on that, and I was like, which is crazy because I was a little bit fraudulent. I was dog shit at the game, and I was giving tips, and I would get cooked in the comments. They're like, he's not even that good. He can't. I was like this. He's like he's bronze. He's not even. He's not even champion. He's not even. I'm like, oh, I'm getting. But it worked. I was getting views. I was like, I don't.
but
care.
it's like the quote: "Those who can't do teach."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
And
know.
so
Honestly, a better teacher than I am a player at
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
You know,
I was-
I suck.
Yeah, I'm a better player than I am a teacher. I'm impatient when it comes with people teaching people things.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I was given just basic tutorials, stuff like that, and I would cover like updates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then the development studio invited me to come. They flew me out to San Diego to try out their new like update and everything like that.
Really?
That same year, I got to they had an invitational at TwitchCon.
Oh shit!
And it was like $180,000 tournament, I think I want to say. And it was before I got to go to that. It was like me and 3 other content creators. It was like a fan vote thing. So it was like weeks of like fan voting, and so it was me and this other content creator. We actually got enough votes and moved on to that, and so I got to play that same year. I played in a $180,000 tournament. There was like big names, and unfortunately, this person has had some controversy, but at the time it was cool. Dr. Disrespect.
Oh.
Yeah. Dr. Disrespect was a part of that. Let's see, Nade Shot, Karma. There was a whole bunch of just incredible content creators that are just absolutely massive, and I was on the stage. There was like, no joke, there was probably like 8,000 people in the stadium watching live, and then there was 110,000 watching on Twitch.
Wild.
And that was the coolest that was the coolest thing I've ever done.
It sounds like
I didn't do very well. I was so scared. I was like, I was 20. Yeah, I was 20 when this happened. I was shitting myself during this. Like, that was the scariest thing, because it's like the way they had it set up. It was this big stage. It was like a circular stage where everybody's like sitting next to each other. Yeah, and then you're in like it was kind of like a mini stadium. It was at the San Diego, or was it? I think it was San Diego, or it was Long Beach. No, it was Long Beach.
Was it for TwitchCon or?
Yeah, it was Long Beach. It was Long Beach. But yeah, it was insane. There was a ton of people in there, and then that was probably genuinely the coolest thing, because they were flying me to they flew me to Seattle for another like press conference kind of thing.
Oh, really?
So yeah, 2017 was a good time, because I was traveling all the time for
That's awesome.
20, dude.
Age
Yeah,
20,
lit, yeah.
performing in front of 8,000 people live.
Yeah, that was.
That's
110,000 in total streaming.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I was so upset because in the game, like, bombs dropped throughout, and I died by the bombs in the first game. And that was so demoralizing, because I went back and I looked at the Twitch chat, and they were just cooking.
Frying your ass.
Oh,
cooking.
That's like
not
me
even
dying
good.
from,
Why is he there?
That's like me dying from fall damage.
Yeah. But it was nice because it was like, we call it the All Stars event. So it wasn't like people that were necessarily like really good or like really competitive. It was just content creators.
Yeah.
That's all it was. So I was like, I feel pretty good about this, but I didn't place in the money, so it's okay. But
that's got to be good though. That's got to be like a good feeling, like especially being that young, finding something that you really love, and then being able to be in front of that many people and participate in it that's ultimately the dream for a lot of people now. You know.
Yeah. No, it was incredible. It definitely taught me a lot. I think that those experiences like led me to where I am now. I might not be doing like the gaming content anymore. Yeah. But I think a lot of those early experiences when I was like 20, 21, 22 really helped me learn in terms of like how to go about making content now. And obviously things are a lot different than they were in like 2017, 2018 in terms of like content creation and everything like that. Yeah. But a lot of that stuff that I learned is still applicable to how I go about things now.
Which is awesome, because you always start somewhere. You just have to adapt, and everybody changes, right? And then, will you ever get back into gaming?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Call of Duty.
I think I want to do GTA. My whole thing. I'll put a pin in that. Hold on. Yep. My whole thing is I need to figure out how to get stupid rich by like fourth quarter next year when GTA 6 drops, so I can just take a whole month to just play that game and not have to worry about anything. So that's kind of like my goals right now.
That game's gonna be nuts.
That game is gonna be insane.
I heard something crazy about it. I don't know if it's true or not, but this guy, he has this theory. He's like, GTA 6 is gonna make such a cultural like shock that there will be like digital currency.
Yeah.
That will like organically form from that game.
They already kind of do that though with GTA 5.
Yeah, they make so much money.
Yeah, I know it was just like this. Yeah, this one I feel like it's just gonna kick it up a notch.
Well, that's why GTA 6 took so long, is because they're milking it. They're making like $1 billion a month off.
Yeah, I don't doubt that, bro. Yeah.
So.
But yeah, make so much money from that game.
I do want to get back into gaming, not necessarily like YouTube, but definitely streaming, just because I don't do anything at night when I get home, and so it's like I need to fill that with something, and I get this urge to like create content, but there's not so many things that I can do. Like I have to go out and do. Like I have to go out and produce content. If you want to do interviews, you got to go out to the street, and like a Thursday night, there's not really people walking out doing stuff like that. And so I think streaming is going to be a nice lane for that. Yeah. I want to give a quick shout out to a Utah content creator. He's done really good at this, where he has his like his TikTok and Instagram content, and then his fitness stuff. But then he also has his gaming stuff. Max Taylor Lifts. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
He is killing it. Like that is who. Like that's an example to me.
Barry cuts his hair.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has a million followers.
The name sounds familiar. I remember
He
his face.
went to Copper Hills. I'm pretty sure.
He went to Copper Hills.
Copper Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah,
to school with
so
Barry.
he's killing it in every aspect, and so it's like if he can find a balance to that, like then that's very doable. Where he's making his regular content, he's doing like his gym fitness stuff, and then he has his gaming stuff. And I'm like, that's if somebody can find a way to do that, like that's literally the idea.
And
of
has
what
a girlfriend.
I wanna do. And has a girlfriend. And has a girlfriend.
On top of that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So like that's a lot, bro.
And so if he's able to juggle all that, like it's not impossible. That's that's something that I kind of struggle with is like I get overwhelmed and I've done nothing. It's like I haven't done anything, but it's like the thought of like all the things that I have to do, like will just deter me from doing anything.
And so
that's the thing that I'm learning to like get out of right now is just because there's only like I'm only gonna be young for so long. Like I'm only gonna be under 30 for so much longer. And so like there's gonna be a point in time where it's like I gotta start a family and like right now you could do that or I could like focus on content and stuff like that. And so but yeah, if Max Taylor can do all four of those things, have a girlfriend and make all that content. Then
the thing is he's a professional. I don't know if he's professional, but he does compete in bodybuilding. So like on top of that, that's already so much, bro.
Wow.
That already alone, bodybuilding competition. Me having a girlfriend, me streaming, and me playing like fuck that.
That's
dude.
the thing.
We're just lazy. At that.
But like, damn, that's a lot. Bodybuilding competing is a lot different. Like, it's a different beast, bro.
Oh, sure. I don't even know what the
Different
prep is
beast.
for that. But even like gaming, like streaming, you guys are streaming for like hours.
yeah. And that's the thing is like a lot of people will just stream and not do anything with their streams. A lot of it needs to come from you need to have clips. Like you need to be putting your stuff out on social media. You don't even how things are now, you do not need to have a long form YouTube channel. It can be strictly YouTube Shorts. People are hitting 100,000 subscribers in like 3 weeks off of
crazy.
content.
True.
Short content, that's kind of where that's something else that I have to get into too.
Yeah.
I hate doing YouTube Shorts. I really do.
Because it's under a minute
But,
too. Because
bro,
you can go over a minute on everything else, but YouTube Shorts have to be under a minute.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Always so
but
short.
people are gaining like so many followers. My buddy, shout out Chris. He had a video do like 42 million and gained like 180,000 subscribers off one.
All right, you guys say something crazy, P, right now, so I can clip it. And then you say something crazy, and then I'm gonna clip it together, and then
I don't know what you're meaning.
Eating booty,
crazy
sucking
is.
toes, madness and badness
Is that viral enough?
combination.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But that's how they're doing it, you know.
it's just that's the thing is it's like clip farming and rage baiting. That's kind of
Everybody's clip farming.
That's the kind of thing. I'm like sitting here. I'm like, bro, I'm like 27.
Dude, I can't do it. I can't.
Like if I was 20 and I was like, if this was going on and I was like 21, 22, hell
Easy.
yeah,
Easy.
I'm doing
Clip
crazy
farming?
shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm pushing 30. Like I can't be in the Walmart saying like doing crazy shit.
That's true.
So-
Dude,
That's
because I've been
true.
watching these young streamers
Bro.
and shit. I'm like, this is so crazy. Because I wouldn't imagine doing that at 20.
Yeah.
The stuff they're doing, and they're just clip farming. They're,
I would have done that when I was 16 for sure.
yeah, when the Tyler was coming out,
Yeah, when
that's
Tyler
probably when I
Creator-
would have did
Yeah, I
it.
would have done that when Tyler.
Because he
Creator
was
just
clip
be-
farming back in
Yeah,
the day.
he
That's
was
what
doing
he
that
would
before
have
the
done.
league.
They're like the clip farmer OG.
Yeah.
They were doing that before it was like a day Ladera is clip
Yeah.
farming. At
Your
its
girlfriend
finest.
looks like my mom. Like, you just yelling random shit. You know?
Exactly.
And that shit made it go viral. It was funny.
Exactly. Like
that's
and
crazy.
and there's a lot of people in the gaming space too that before it was clip farming like 5-10 years ago, that's exactly what they were doing. It's like that's how you get popular is you get
Like Joji. Bro, he got popular because he was fucking the pink
guy.
fucking dude. You know who Joji is? He's an Asian artist. He's like an Asian singer now. But he was, what's his name? What was his name?
Frank. Yeah.
Frank.
He's
Yeah.
in a pink suit.
oh
And his name is
okay.
Frank. And he's just go out in public, just be weird as fuck.
He made the
Just-
Harlem Shake pop.
Did he?
That
Yeah,
he was
he didn't like. He wasn't. I don't think he was the first person.
No, he
that
wasn't the
came
first
out
person,
with
but he was like the first one to make it super trend.
it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now he's a fucking
Musician.
millionaire musician.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And he's really good at it.
He's
I
actually
didn't
good,
think
yeah.
he was going to be good at it, but that was shit.
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm gonna attempt to clip farm in a couple of weeks. So this is all planned out. It sounds terrible, but I'm going to Vegas for there's the World Series of Warzone, so it's a big Warzone tournament. A couple of my really good friends are participating in it, but they're very easy to mess with, and so that's just kind of my thought process. Is I'm gonna be like, let's just see what we can do. Like we're gonna make a vlog out of this, but like let's see if we can get some
fucking clips.
get some viral clips because they're easy to mess with. So
There's some insight. Maybe we should start doing stuff like that to get shake.
I'll fucking do it. Fuck it.
I'm just saying you got to have some crazy hot takes. Like that's literally all it has to be. Is just something. Say something like not just say something crazy, but like give your opinion on something. Like what you guys could have done. It's a little bit late for this, but like on the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, like you could have said some crazy stuff.
There was
feel
some
like we
crazy.
did.
There was some crazy
You
shit.
could say. You could say. I don't even know what you could say right now, but you could say some crazy stuff one way or the other, and it's gonna go. There's a chance
I almost
it's gonna
had like
go
a crazy dog.
Kendrick got jealous of Drake's fucking leak.
Oh, that's a great one.
No, I almost said something crazy.
It's the size of his foot.
I almost said something crazy. Bigger than his foot, according to that.
Yeah, shit, man.
But yeah, like that's what content is right now. Is like that's.
I
how
hate that though.
I hate
because it's not genuine at
It's
all.
not- it's really not.
It's not you.
But you lose that on the internet anyway, so
I
it doesn't
know.
matter. It's either that's why these guys,
I know.
the younger generation, it feels like almost they don't have a soul because that's what
That's
they're
what I'm saying. Though.
taught,
Do I want money? Or do I want to lose? Or do I want myself?
They're born into the internet.
money because you
know?
are yourself now. Like as an adult now, I look at it and I'm like, honestly, I can go make a quick milli if I did something like that real quick and then get back into it. You know,
and
I can
just
shut out
fucking-
my life. I don't need anyone
I
else.
don't need
to see
y'all
me.
anymore after that. Yeah, oh god.
I don't know. I'm too much of a purist.
No, dude, you're a JK fan.
I'm a JK fan.
Yeah,
They
and
say
she's
that-
not a purist.
I know, but we are very authentic.
Yeah.
It's a very authentic takes, not like coming from an.
But we can make it
genuine place.
authentic though.
It's true.
We can still do it. If Joe and them can do it, we can. He says the craziest shit.
But they're honest.
Yeah, and we're just have to be honest.
We do that.
Yeah.
We just need more clips, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, we don't. We're that's why people like the podcast because it's very genuine that you get to come here. It feels like a home, you know.
no, it's true.
I think
Well,
about it all the
there's some
time. When I'm editing, I'm like, fuck, I wish they would have something crazy right here so I can go fucking clip this.
Yep.
But then I'm like, nah, people are just gonna look at us differently.
We're only in the youth stage of this, okay, guys? We're
Yeah.
gonna start
I mean,
going
it's
If this
crazy.
shit don't take off in a year, I'm making you guys do something crazy. That's it. You're gonna go break into something.
I just want to do. If you ever decide to do like a quick dating show,
Yeah.
just put me on there. Please.
Oh,
I need to be on
so
there. So if you're doing some shit like that, Jordan, put me on that shit.
we could talk about this. We could talk about this.
Yes.
So I actually. Okay, they might get me. I don't care. We've had some talks with like Scoop and stuff. We've just been throwing out ideas.
Yeah.
I think we want to do like a 20v1.
Yeah,
Like
please.
a 20v1
Put me-
or like
Is that the one where like they have like
20
just a
girls
troop
lined
of
up?
dudes?
No, it's,
Oh,
yeah, it's either
20
20
girls.
guys. It's either
Okay.
20 guys or 20 girls.
Okay.
And, it's one, and then one or the other. You know what I mean?
Of the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so I think we're wanting to do that. There's a couple other things. We want to do. I want to do a talent show. I think that'd be hilarious. If
Like
we-
Drewski.
not necessarily Drewski, more like what's his name?
Like actual talent.
yeah, like actual.
Okay,
talent.
because Drewski don't. He don't.
Yeah, he don't.
He don't. He'd be
Like-
farming non-talented
yeah.
people.
like an actual talent show.
Yeah.
So
Bid
that's
records, yeah.
kind of in the works. But I really want to do like the like a 20v1 or like a
Balloon pop
some
or
sort of
whatever.
balloon pop or like a
me on
blind date
me
kind of
on there.
thing.
So I want to set up P and do like a blind date where it's just
So balloon
but
popper
it's
would be
20
awesome.
dudes just shave their legs and it's like from the feet and it's like slowly going up and they get more manly and then P's gonna be like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, I got you because that's the thing is like it's all of there's some working things that have to go into that, but it's I want to find people that are funny for it, and you have a great personality for it. Like I think it would be perfect.
Great.
Come on, no.
I think
You
it would
got to
be-
say one time, horny.
you know who I think would be hilarious to put on it because they'd probably get so uncomfortable. Chow.
Oh yeah, Chow would be so weird, bro.
You have
Like
to.
fuck no. What? He's
They'd be
so
like,
like,
he'd be like, she needs Jesus.
yeah, he's so like,
Everyone needs Jesus.
Brian Chow's so out of pocket sometimes. He just
Oh,
be
I
saying some
love that
crazy,
guy.
like crazy disrespectful shit, and he doesn't realize that it's disrespectful. And I'm like, Chow, like, what is wrong with you?
Hey, we love you, Brian. That's what
He
little
throws
bro.
bitches around more than I do. The word
Hey,
bitches.
hold
The word
on,
bitches.
hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
he's
word
not
bitches.
throwing bitches out there.
Throwing the word bitches.
He seems like
around more than I
he
do.
seems like a very respectable guy.
Nah, okay. Oh, you know he is, but he isn't.
Yeah.
he's
That was funny,
unapologetic. You know, that's what he
Yeah,
is.
he's very,
yeah,
he's
it's
very
true.
genuine.
But he's
blunt.
he lets it be known. He'll tell you he's like, hey, if that was too real, let me know. I'm like,
he's so yeah.
it's like
No.
I wouldn't call her a bitch, but yeah.
No, I have to tell a story about him. We were at a wedding a few weeks ago,
Oh god.
and it was me. So what's crazy is me and Brian actually became like good friends playing Warzone. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
that's how me and him
Yeah.
like became
Because you guys are
friends.
nice at Call of Duty.
So one of our like friends that we played a lot of Warzone with, he got married. And so we went to the wedding, and I love Brian. He cannot hide his facial expression.
Oh my god,
He's the worst,
He
bro.
cannot.
Yeah.
No,
his face every time.
So we're at this wedding, and there was a dude with what are the sandals? I can't remember the size.
Birkenstocks?
No, they weren't Birkenstocks. They were
Yeezys?
I can't
Said
remember.
sandals.
They
The
kind of
Jesus
like,
one.
They kind of look like Birkenstocks, honestly. They looked like
Are they the ones with the closed off?
yeah.
Close
Yeah.
out front?
Those
I
are
don't know.
burgers.
I mean,
Right?
No, there's another one that's out right now that everyone was rocking.
those
It
are
starts with like a
Birkenstocks.
T, I think.
Are they open toed or closed toed?
Open toe.
Oh, there we go. See, because Birkenstocks are closed toes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyways,
No.
at a wedding, it's a wedding
If he's wearing
environment.
those shoes, yeah. Okay.
This dude is wearing those type of sandals
Those socks?
with white Nike socks.
Oh,
The look on his face, all of us were like, what? But Brian's was the greatest thing I have ever seen. That was the greatest look I have ever seen him.
I could just
Because he was like, it was the most disgust he has ever experienced in his life. And he's like, what is, he's like, we
just-
are at a wedding.
white
right now."
just
Nike socks on
imagine
top
him.
of that too is crazy. Like he's
I
about to
love that.
hoop at this wedding, bro.
I just imagine he's like, say really, that's how really at a wedding. That's how he talks, you know. He's like disgusting, man. You need Jesus. That's exactly what he would say.
need Jesus.
And I'd be like, yeah, Brian, he does.
You think he's wearing Jesus sandals?
The socks were the killer
He's-
part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like open toed. Fuck it, it's hot outside, and fuck. I would rather you do that than white Nike socks. I'll be honest with you.
Oh,
yeah,
At
yeah.
a wedding,
Criminal.
fuck it, yeah,
Dress socks, even.
yeah, sure.
Don't know socks.
But the sandal choice already at a wedding is crazy.
I know that is wild. That's
Yeah,
a
Unless
bold
it's like
man.
Hawaiian luau type vibe, but I don't.
Yeah, we were in American Fork.
Oh yeah, game over.
Maybe it makes more sense because there's American fork. No.
No, because he's the only one that
Was
pulled
he
up.
white?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Nah, it makes more sense now.
yeah.
I think he's a baseball player or something like that.
Oh, okay, that makes even more sense. You have a mullet too.
Maybe upper decky.
No, he's probably like 17.
Oh, what an idiot.
What? that just doesn't make sense at all at that point.
That's 17-year-old activity.
Yeah,
though?
Yeah,
honestly,
they don't care.
yeah, they don't care.
feel it.
That makes more
Nike
sense. Okay.
I feel
Okay.
it.
Poor kid.
Brian Chow said,
He said, what?
that's funny.
Freaking cute ass.
You want Brian Chow on the 20v1 then? I would love to see that.
I don't know him in a romantic setting.
He would not, bro. He would. If you didn't get like, and this is no disrespect, but if you didn't get like top tier women, bro, Brian Chow is gonna be ruthless to these girls, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah. If you
That's
don't
what-
get top tier women like your tens, bro, Brian. Why are you wearing those?
He needed
Why your
chill.
pants look funny?
He needed to chill. He
I'm
needed
just
to
gonna
chill.
have to recruit from like Sky's bottle service women and stuff like that. Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I know.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, they got some of them got it. One guy I would love to see on there is JJ. To be honest, JJ. I don't know if you met him.
I don't think so.
Javante, Jermaine. He would be hilarious.
We're literally gonna know the entire roster of dudes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, but Jordan might
guys
have
are-
some shit.
That would
though.
Dogs.
I think that's what makes it funny though, is that because
Knowing
we're
the
in
guys.
Utah and like even knowing the girls, like knowing the girls or guys, and we'd be like, okay, this is what Utah has to bring. This is what we're offering right now. And then it's just dudes roasting each other and girls roasting them and guys roasting girls. Like Utah has a soft heart, so if that shit comes out and airs, dude, that shit's gonna go so viral.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah, people are getting cooked. They're gonna leave Utah at that point. I really can imagine Brian cooking a girl and she really found Jesus after. Because he said, you need to find Jesus. He's like, why'd you pop the balloon? He's like, and then they say something to Brian. He's like, well, you need Jesus. And, then boom. And she's like, damn, that hurt. I
Well,
really
if a
do.
girl claps back at him, he might fall in love.
No.
No.
Brian Chow is not
Brian
for any
Chow.
disrespect
Yeah.
whatsoever. He
No.
go
Whatever. If he can dish
No.
it out,
No.
No,
no.
he cannot take it. That's
No.
the thing. He cannot take it.
Brian, you need.
He's cooking. He's cooking the whole time.
You need Jesus.
Brian's cooking the whole time. He's not thinking about what you're saying to him. He's cooking you the whole time.
Yeah, he's
He's got like 20
I
things in
just
his
found
head.
out why Brian Chow's single. Jesus Christ.
no
Nah,
chance
there
to be
was-
defensive. It's all offensive.
Yeah, he's straight up offense.
God.
Another Brian Chow story that I love. We were in he was working at his restaurant, but he would join our Discord call with an AirPod in while he's working.
Yep.
So we're playing Warzone and he's chatting. And this girl, it was probably like 11 o'clock at night. And
Yeah.
I think she had some other restaurant like food on her lap
Oh, really?
and he cooked her. He's like, why are you ordering this at this like whatever time? I think it was.
Yeah.
I can't remember the spot because it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But I love him because he is so like very blunt. He just
brutally
will not-
honest.
Yeah.
Bro.
But that's what I love about him too, though,
Yeah.
because he can come around and he's really going to say what he really wants to say.
Yeah.
And I know that every single time he's very genuine about it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I've never felt anything bad about him because he will
No,
come
for
and
sure,
talk
yeah.
to me straight up, and I know he's not hiding
He's
anything.
also one person who's unapologetically
Yeah.
himself.
He's also recently. Him and I went to. You guys ever been to Big South?
no,
What's that?
it's that food truck.
Gas.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've
Gas.
seen you.
Anyways, we went and got food and we just chopped it up. He's like, "What?" Like he straight up asked me, he's like, "What do you want to do? Like, what are you wanting to accomplish?" And
Oh, okay.
we sat and chopped it up for a good hour. Like he is very like authentic. Like when he has a heart to heart, it is some
Yeah.
of the best like information and like kind of pep talk. Like that was. He caught me at a good time. This was right before like the SLC scoop stuff started happening, and he just sat down with me and was like, "What are you like wanting to create? Like what kind of content?" And then ever since then, it's just been foot on the gas. So
Shout out Brown Chow.
yes,
Shout out Brian Chow.
We love you.
You need to hang out with him more.
If he asked me to, I don't know.
That's
wait,
You're
here's the
too
thing.
soft for him.
I love
Yeah.
him. We love each other.
I
He's
know.
always nice to me.
You're too soft for him though. When you
I-
get
Am I too soft for him?
You're gonna see that. You're gonna hear the things he says. And you're gonna be like,
No, here's the thing, okay? This is because Brian and Chai. Brian and I, okay, we know this, okay? We just get each other when we're around. We just make fun of you all the time, and it just makes it feel so
that's
nice.
true. When he
It's
has
so weird. I don't
and when
know.
he has a connection with someone and is like someone that they can both make fun of, he's really
Brian
connected
Chow
to
makes
that.
fun of you regardless.
Yeah, we know, and
doesn't
that's
make
why
fun of me?
that's why him.
He
and
doesn't
Moose-
get off my yeah.
Yeah,
Like anytime he has a chance, like
He
when
does.
he's saying some wild shit to me, and then I clap back. He's like, "Bro, I'm
Well,
just
actually,
joking."
I do have to say this. I eat at his family's Chinese restaurant all the
walk.
time.
Yeah.
My father-in-law loves that place. Like mother, he brings it up all the time. Brought it up 2 days ago. So yeah, that's why he loves me.
I still need to go try it. I need to go tell
good.
Brian.
It's good.
It's good.
It is good.
Atmosphere is on point. They always got
They
food
just have a
playing
little-
in the
they have a
back.
nice presentation too.
Nice presentation.
Yeah.
Good food. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, you just did a video, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
They just added ramen to their.
Oh really?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, I did
really?
see that. Yeah, and you just had the
Yeah.
ramen.
It was
Yeah.
gas. I was like, that was right after the wedding too. We went to the spot, and I was like, this is actually like genuinely. I told him I was like, I'm not gonna post this if this isn't good, and so. But no, like genuinely, that was one of those things that I was like, "This is actually
Good. I have to
incredible."
post this.
So
Damn. Okay, I gotta go try it. That's tight.
Ramen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had ramen in a while.
I won't eat ramen.
I know you won't.
Why? Japan?
You know why?
Honestly, I was never a big fan of ramen
wasn't a big-
before,
yeah.
even before going to Japan. But even after Japan, is like now I know what
There's
ramen
no
really tastes
point.
like.
Yeah,
And I'm like, And that's just me, but that's just me being a critic. That's why I can't be a food critic in the U.S. because I've tried so much good food outside of the U.S. That I'm like, I don't want to say anything. I'm at that point now in my life. I'm too old to be saying shit. I'm like, whatever.
I get what you're saying, but I like food. I don't know. Because when we went to Japan, I had to
That
take
was
a
like
break.
anticlimactic for me.
No, bro. Like what?
I didn't know. I didn't have no
We're trying to
setup.
go viral. Say something crazy, man.
I can't say something crazy, man. I say crazy shit all the
No,
time.
you don't.
Yeah.
Do I not?
No.
Well, I got to turn up
Your
the heat.
besides calling 15-year-olds hot.
but okay, yeah.
Wait, what?
We gotta stop saying that. We're gonna get. That's why we're going to jail at this
Yeah,
point.
you guys, they could fucking try to cancel a pretty guy like me. You guys can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. Not for me. It's for my livelihood, man. Shit. I haven't even,
You don't even go
I don't know where anywhere.
Okay, yeah, but
You
yeah.
guys get me all panicky.
I mean, they can't get Leonardo DiCaprio.
You're like
clip it.
the crazy thing that you say is like you are talking about conspiracies, but lately your conspiracy level has been like 1.
Well, because I haven't really indulged.
Yeah, you just literally just let
Yeah.
it. You're just like living
I've been
life.
kind
now.
of a wholesome man lately. So
Good, you're
yeah.
married,
You
have a
found
kid.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I did find
You did,
I did
literally.
find Jesus.
Did you find Batman?
I am Batman. What are you
Yeah,
talking
you
about?
can. But
So
then,
you found
have
yourself.
you found yourself?
That's
I am. You're always rediscovering yourself, and I can safely say,
I think you're more of a Nightwing than you are a Batman.
that's really nice of you to say. That's really nice of you to say. I might have to take that, but we can't derive the freaking narrative that we've created here. Okay.
Wait, is it? But Nightwing's Marvel, isn't he?
No.
Oh, I'm tripping. Okay,
You
I'm
need to
thinking,
go
dude.
home. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Sorry.
Nightwing's actually my favorite.
You look like a Nightwing guy.
Yeah,
Nightwing used to be my favorite, but he gets his ass kicked a lot too.
yeah.
Sounds like
It was more realistic. You know, like rich white guy goes and becomes a superhero, but doesn't really have the skills to be a really superhero, but he has the money to be a superhero. That's what Batman is to me.
No.
Oh, that's not the
See,
skills?
You don't understand. You don't understand Batman.
You know
Then
the skills.
He
we really
has-
can't be talking about this right now.
We can, dude. He has parents. He has problems with parents. He's realistically one of us. But if we had money,
Doesn't get it.
then
Doesn't
I
get
would
it.
be Batman too.
Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it.
I mean, that's
Doesn't
a good way
get
to put that, honestly.
No, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
You're scared of bats. You're scared of mice. It's realistic. He's too real.
You want to know why? Because you don't understand Batman.
I do
That whole
understand him.
statement that you just said.
I do
because
understand him.
Batman is the smartest. Even the Justice League know that he can kick some fucking ass. He might die, but he's gonna have contingency.
But I'm just saying, if I had the money, I can kick a lot of ass too.
No, you can't.
Look, they created COVID.
No, you can't.
They created COVID in the lab. Like, you just didn't have money.
That's the whole thing about Batman. He uses his what do you call that? Like his fortune, right? To put back into the city and make it a better place.
But he did.
But it
he
doesn't.
doesn't. Yeah.
He
He
doesn't.
does, but
No.
it Gotham,
he pays the villains.
Gotham.
He pays
Oh,
the
you guys
villains
don't
to be
even
villains,
fucking
dude.
know. Why are we even talking about this? You guys don't know shit, right? So Gotham, okay,
Hot take,
is
right?
a shithole. That's the thing, is consumed in darkness, but he's dedicated
I have
his
the
life.
darkness.
He's dedicated his life to make it inhabitable and like stop that thing that happened in his childhood from happening to anybody else.
But it never stops.
It
There's always a new villain.
Oh, you guys are so stupid. You guys can say this, but we're not gonna get into this, okay? You guys get me fucking heated. Because every superhero has continuous battles, but you don't say nothing. You gotta say it from the guy that doesn't have any superpowers. But he's done everything that he has, everything he's created, everything that he's gotten good at is because of him. But he uses his family's
Hey man,
money
I'm
for
just kidding.
justice.
I knew you were gonna
Fuck
get worked
you.
up, dude. I'm clip farming right now, dude. Is that how that works, right? That's exactly
That's exactly how it works.
There you go.
I had to find the sensitive one that would bring it up and then bring up a topic.
Here's it, you guys aren't passionate like about shit like that.
What do you mean?
You guys really aren't.
Yes, I am.
No.
Talk about One Piece.
He is,
good.
yeah, say something about One Piece.
Yeah.
Dude, these guys are,
I don't know.
Yeah, don't get me fucked up.
The,
Yeah,
the
I'm
One Piece
passionate
is friendship.
about- Oh, what the fuck?
you're not working. That's not how you do it, man. That's not how you do it.
I don't know. I'm not
You
good
gotta
at this
clip-
rage farming. You guys fucking
Red
suck.
bait.
I might need to quit. Shoot.
You got to give us some pointers. Oh, okay.
You got one?
All right. One Piece, not even in the top 10. Not even in the top 10.
This is,
Okay,
he's,
that's much
he's not
better.
even.
I can name 10 better animes.
Go ahead.
than-
I'm gonna debunk them all.
No, they do this every day. They do this every day. Trust me.
No, I'm just kidding. I've never seen One Piece.
Yeah.
See,
So
I'm
you
just
can't
talking
even-
shit.
Hey.
See how I did that?
I've
though?
never seen One Piece too, and I'd be sitting here fighting with them for no reason.
I can't. It's just a time commitment. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't.
and then
That's okay.
And then they start like, "Well, it's
One of
because you can't be committed." But then I say I've been in a 10-year relationship.
ever made.
Greatest fiction ever
One of the
made?
greatest ever.
I don't know. Harry Potter is pretty
One of
good.
the
Lord of the Rings
greatest
is pretty
ever.
good.
Why?
Hobbit,
Why?
Game of
One of the
Thrones.
greatest
Game-
ever.
like
I talked about this last week, bro.
yeah, but there's so many
Why?
more that way better.
Sorry, colonization, racism, world government, conspiracies, fucking
he's
great
nice.
MC, fucking great cast. It's so much depth. And then if you actually correlate that with the real world and how shit is, it makes sense, bro.
But you can take that of anything though.
Star
Almost.
Wars.
Almost, yeah.
See
Yeah,
right,
Star
see
Wars,
right
Star
there?
Wars, the good
Hey,
Star Wars.
That's a clip right there. That right there, that whole exchange. There you go.
Now I'm gonna add that clip of you saying 15-year-olds are hot, and then he's gonna say that.
You guys gotta
That's
chill, bro. I gotta quit this shit. You guys don't take me seriously.
We're about to get canceled.
You're trying to cancel me.
Not really.
This guy's behind the computer. He's like, I'm gonna fuck his life up.
Don't worry, I'll put the blur out face on you. Just
Shut your fucking
censor
mouth.
you up.
I'm so
and then
done with you guys.
The gangland
the
voice.
demon voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The gangland voice.
I get
50-year-olds are sick.
Hold on, who has it?
I don't know.
You
Everyone
guys
speak.
say I don't.
Everybody
It's
speak.
that one.
Yeah, that voice.
Why me?
Because you
You're the
said it
pretty one.
first.
Yeah, you're the pretty one.
We're
You're meant
having
for-
a great
you're,
time.
You're meant for the.
And
You
you
are
guys
meant
took it
for
out of
this.
context.
It's always
Meant
the
for
pretty
this.
ones.
Meant for what?
It's always the pretty ones.
Yeah, the pretty one. You're
I
on
can't
screen.
canceled?
Yeah, you're on
Yeah.
screen. People
No,
like your
these
attention.
guys never get canceled.
Who?
Who's these guys?
Who's these
These
guys?
guys. The
What
guys
is
that
that?
look like
Whoa,
that.
whoa!
Fat guys?
What are you saying? What are
Fat
you-
Asian guys?
You said he was fat. You said
I didn't say. I said, what are you saying?
Yeah,
guys
what
that
are you
look like
implying?
that.
All right.
This is working. See, now I'm starting to understand it. I'm just saying random shit, and then people are getting worked up about
There
it.
you go.
What
there
are
you
you
go.
saying?
You got the sauce.
What am I saying?
Yeah.
Guys that look like that.
That's fucked up.
How is it fucked up? I didn't say nothing fucked up.
What does he look like?
That'd be crazy.
Looks
That's
like
what he
that.
gets canceled for.
Oh,
why would
Big
why would
dudes
you?
with the facial hair. I don't know.
Okay,
They're untouchable.
All right, there
They're
you go.
untouchable.
There you go.
But name three that are
Action
untouchable.
Bronson.
Guy from
Hold
the
on, Action
Family
Bronson's
Mart.
fire though.
I know.
It's literally Action
I know.
Bronson is the king of it, right?
Yeah.
Bobby Lee.
He has
Okay,
no
the-
facial hair.
He's not big. He's just fat.
He's big.
He's not. Bro is 5'3".
Wait, now you're getting it fucked up because apparently I see Bobby Lee the same way that I see this guy. What are you saying?
That's crazy. That's crazy. You compared him to Bobby Lee? That's
Yeah.
worse. I would rather just call him fat.
No, Bobby Lee. He's Bobby Lee.
No. There's no
He gives
way.
off the same energy to me.
Really?
Because they can say whatever they want and nobody's going to get mad at them. I promise you that.
Tay is not as... Okay. Clip this. Fuck it. Tay is not as stupid as Bobby Lee, bro. I'm sorry.
Bobby Lee's not stupid.
Maybe it's the character he plays.
I think it's a good character.
God damn it.
And it's the persona. It's not verbatim. He's not like a direct carbon copy, but it's like they literally can say like he's the type of guy who can say whatever he wants.
I get what he's
and
trying to say.
they all happen to have facial hair. And
He doesn't have
No,
any
he
facial
doesn't.
hair.
He looks like a
he has
catfish.
facial hair. Yeah, that's facial hair. That's more than I got.
No, you haven't tried. You can grow out like
I
him.
cannot. I grow out
so
nose hair and
Bobby
mole
Lee,
hair.
and you compare me to Bobby Lee as
Who
far
else?
as untouchable.
Bobby here or Bobby here.
Bobby here.
Bobby here. Bobby Lee. Fucking. I'm gonna say Action Bronson because he also can say whatever he wants. And this one guy it reminds me so much of you from Family Mart podcast, startup podcast, like 100,000 followers, pretty good, dope guys. And same with that dude. He says the funniest shit, but nobody's gonna get mad at him. Small time.
Besides his wife.
Oh, that's different. She yells at him all the time.
She yells at all of us.
I don't say anything controversial though.
That's false.
I mean,
Okay.
Maybe not in front of the camera, but
Well, everyone says a little bit of controversy in the behind the cameras.
At least we don't highlight it.
Where? What have I done?
What are you talking
said-
about?
I don't know. Well, the only thing I think about is when he said midgets on episode 9.
he did say.
He said midgets is like hide in the holes.
See, out of context again.
What
Out of
I
context.
said was out of context as well, but you guys be like
did say that
trying to get
word.
me canceled, bro.
But it's okay. But it's okay that he says it. That's all I'm trying to say.
But then what I said was a very positive thing within a memoir. Okay, You
I was
guys took
asked,
it out of the
but I
time.
was asked a serious question and I answered.
You
it
said
seriously.
something crazy. We weren't even talking about
Dude,
that.
no, you said, "What's the craziest YouTube video you've ever seen?"
And he
Look,
said, "This is
and I
what the
said
guy
it.
said. This is
I
what the
said
guy said."
exactly.
What the
I
guy
said what the video used to be,
be.
and I can't find that video because it was from like 2008. It was a friend. It was so this guy he tricked his little homie into getting into a hole,
His
and then
little
he called his little called midget in a hole. And
That's
then
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
I thought that was the craziest YouTube video I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
That's it.
He reached for that one, honestly.
There's not out of context. It's literally what the video was called, and then he literally was like, "Hey
You really
man,
can't find it?
dude, no."
I want to look that up.
Yeah, we have to find that video, dude. It's
On
so
your
crazy.
search history, dude.
It's and then you go look it up and you find like weird shit too. Then you're like, okay, I don't want to fall down this rabbit hole. That's what happens now. You fall down a rabbit hole and you go really deep, and you're like, why am I looking at this crazy shit right now?
If you ever need
life.
anybody to do some outlandish shit or crazy shit, just call me, Jordan.
I got you. I got you. I probably will, honestly.
Honestly, you could just watch YouTube videos with this guy for an evening. Change your life.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
everyone does it.
Yeah, you do it on your own
Dude.
time.
I know, but it's scary. Is it
What
like
do you-
some of the shit that he showed me? Damn. Don't even get me started. The dark clowns that come in. That
Yeah,
people
but those
rant.
are all fake.
Yeah,
It's
those are
scary though.
It's soft. That's what I'm saying. It's soft,
Yeah,
dude.
it's scary though.
Guys, shut up, man. I'm comfortable in my own skin. You guys are fucking
No,
annoying.
but that see,
Why
to
do you
me,
guys accept me, man?
We do. What the fuck?
Why'd
all
you love
right,
me,
y'all.
man?
That's Therapy Mondays. Off the menu. Take them in. Don't worry. You're
Take a minute.
take a minute to breathe right now.
Posture
Okay?
check, posture check.
Oh, posture check?
Vibe
Okay,
check,
all right, all
vibe
right,
check, posture check.
We got it. Sorry, we got a little lazy right there for a second.
See, I
That was wild.
That took like 13 different paths in the last like 15 minutes.
It really, sometimes we can get
That's
a
how
little
my mind
crazy.
works.
This
Though
is-
it's so crazy
this is
that
how it goes, man. Sometimes.
That was extremely valid.
Yeah.
Extremely valid.
You should see us when we have some party favors. Then.
What's
just
not?
nuts.
Why?
No, dude. What are you talking about? That's a great
Last
time.
week you called me out, and two. He's been airing me out last. He's like,
Somebody needs
I've
to
done
do it.
so
I did
many
too.
things with Tay.
I did. I kind of aired about too.
Because we're reminiscing.
Okay, yeah.
It's good times to me.
But we're coming towards the end of the podcast. It's usually where we open the floor. If you have any questions for us, or you want to bring us some kind of crazy topics, I'm down to talk about it too. But yeah, so
The floor is yours, brother. If you have
floor is
shout-outs.
yours. You got shout outs. If there's anything you want to talk about or things that you're coming up with in the future that you can announce to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously a lot of stuff with SEC Scoops, like we were talking about early on. My own YouTube channel as well, just kind of revisiting that. I'm really big on like you only lose if you quit.
Yeah.
And I may have taken a break from YouTube content for a while, but I've never quit. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now is kind of reviving that just because my ego says I need to get that 100,000 subscriber plaque. And so that's kind of my next goal. So yeah, 20v1. I need you on that. I need
Hell
you on
yeah.
that. Oh, you're just gonna have to
Be
do some
so proud.
recruiting.
Cool.
for the shorties, but
Hey,
you know,
I don't want to know who they are.
no, absolutely
I mean,
not.
if they're
course
my
not.
exes, great, awesome. But if they're not, cool.
I'll send you his exes. That way you know who to recruit.
That would be funny.
I would.
We just
I've
get
been
all
trying
your
to. I've been
exes.
trying to do this, but I don't have the personality to reach out to any women like females.
Yeah, T
And then
doesn't
like
have that,
because like
yeah.
I don't have that in me too.
Yeah,
'Cause
he
I'm
doesn't.
married. I'm like I'm out of the picture. I don't know how to reach out to anyone. I can just be like, hey, my friend's looking to date someone, and make it all weird.
She's like, this is very sus. Super sus.
20v1.
It's like I got a van outside with candy in it. It's like it's very old school.
Oh my god.
He's very old.
He's very old school.
That's terrible.
No, but yeah, I mean, I'm just doing content. That's all I'm kind of focused on right now. Nothing like super crazy or exciting or anything like that. But just yeah, with Utah coming up, I want to be, like I said earlier, I just want to be part of the come up as well. And so I want to highlight all the cool stuff, but also stay true to myself, not
Yep.
put on these bullshit voices and be like,
The voiceovers.
Hey guys.
Yeah, that shit's crazy to me.
Every time I hear that one, I know specifically which one it's going to. So.
yep. And so that's the other thing is just I just want to stay genuine as much as I can, as authentic as possible. Because I do love doing this stuff. I think it's awesome. I also want to show you some love as well, just because what you guys are doing on your podcast, I think is awesome. Because I saw Harrison out one night, and I was like, I want to be on the podcast because I was like, I love what you guys are doing. Like,
We were the club, bro. It's like, bro, when are you gonna get me on, man? I said, you really want to be on?
were we at Sky? Was it Sky?
Was it Sky? I would hate to say, but it might have been Shades too.
It might have been.
Yeah,
I
don't
can't
know.
go. Fuck Shades.
Yeah.
But no, it was
You
somewhere.
heard it here, folks.
It was somewhere. But I just appreciate what you guys are doing here as well. Even if like numbers don't matter, whoever you guys bring on, like you guys are bringing all sorts of stuff. You guys are bringing. I seen the owner of Park Cafe. I think that's incredible. And then you have like artists and stuff like that. I think that's incredible what you guys are doing. I think we need more of that here. Just highlighting local talent or businesses or whatever it is. I think that Utah has like a really tight knitted community. It is a very competitive community, but it also is like everybody does know everybody in some form or another. And I think it's really important to highlight everybody's talents that they bring, regardless of views, fame, anything like that. I think it's really awesome what you guys are doing. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That means
appreciate
a lot. That does mean a lot.
Yeah.
You know, especially like when I sit there, I do all the editing and all that stuff. And so I look at all the analytics, I'm like, how many people do we reach out to this week? And how do I keep boosting our numbers? I'm always trying to look at that kind of stuff. So, it's an uphill battle in the content creation world.
absolutely. And my buddy Chris, this is something that he said that I've taken to heart for a while. He said it on his podcast. But he said, post and forget about it. That's how every piece of content needs to be. Post it, on to the next one. Like there's only so much that you can do
After
to make your video perform, whether it's hashtags or tags on YouTube or whatever it is. At the end of the day, algorithm's going to do what it does. And so there's only so much control that you have. And so I think that's a really important mindset that a lot of people don't have. And I've definitely struggled with that throughout my career. But post and forget about it. Like post it, and sure, if you want to check how it's doing, cool. But don't let that deter you from continuing to produce other content. So,
Started letting go.
yeah. Just post and let the internet do its thing. Some, not everything can go viral. Not everything's going to be a hit. But yeah, just post and forget about it.
Yeah.
Is that a chef special?
That sounds like a chef special.
Yeah, if we want to consider that.
Unless
We'll
you
ask
have
you
a
the
chef-
question,
yeah.
though. So we do a segment. It's called the Chef Special, free advice or free game to the viewers. Or, you've kind of just dropped a lot of gems at the very end right there. You've been dropping gems the whole time, but at that last bit right there, you just dropped like 6 chef specials.
Yeah. Shoot, if I had known about it, I would have saved it for this. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything super crazy because I don't do anything that's like super extravagant. Like I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not doing crazy things. Brother, if I had that money, we'd be doing some
Batman.
said brother.
Batman. I'm telling you.
But
Don't start with me.
He's
Don't
in
start
a little controversy right now. But
he is.
A whole lot of it, actually.
a lot of it.
Everyone goes down at one point.
He's more of a Green Arrow.
Fuck
He's not gonna say it.
fuck up, Moose.
No, but yeah, I mean, I think that's my biggest advice, and I think I've thrown some stuff out there, like you guys are saying. But yeah, like I don't do anything that's like
Crazy.
That's crazy.
You're just
that-
doing it though. That's
yeah.
the
Just
that's
do
the
it.
1% that's
Yeah.
actually out there
Be
doing
yourself.
it. See,
Be
I think
genuine.
that should be a chef special.
Yeah.
From what you're saying is that if you think that you can do something, go out there and do it because you never know until you try, right? And you lose your battles when you quit.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like there's so many businesses that are examples of that. There's like how many different soda shops are there in Utah? You know what I'm saying? It's like
6 of them on the same street.
If somebody was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, there's a swig, I can't come up with my," then they lost.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you put that idea out there, I mean, know your market and everything like that. But yeah, you just gotta do
it.
or do not.
Just-
there is no try.
Just do it.
Hell yeah.
But thank you, Jordan, for coming on to the
Appreciate you.
episode and
Thank you
sharing
so
your
much.
story with
Yeah.
us. We kind of like derailed a lot of the stuff. I was trying to clip farming for the first time. I was trying to do a lot of weird shit on this episode. But thank you
Throwing some
for,
curveballs.
for
Thanks
coming
for having
here.
me.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys follow everything in the description below. Episode 107 Off the Menu Podcast. Jordan Schmidt, Air Schmidt 22.
Yes, sir.
He said it. Legend of Con.
Yes, sir.
Legend of God. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Play excellent.
Peace.
Play beautiful. Play proper stupid.
Hot take: Batman isn't real.
God, motherfucker.